Hey guys, Boda here. Welcome to another Friday night premiere, where I take clips from the week and we watch them together. Tonight we have Elma with us, again, as usual.
Is there something wrong with that?
Nope, never said a thing. We have around 2 hours of calls, mostly to the Social Security Administration, of course.
It's kind of our thing, I guess.
Well, there's so many of them, we have to try. So sit back and relax because we're going to mess with some scammers.
Security Administration, how can I assist you today?
Yes, I received a call and it told me to call back immediately, so I wrote down the number and I called you back. You said Social Security.
Okay. Yeah, your call has been routed to the Investigation Division of Social Security. Could you help me out with your first name and your last name, miss, so that I can pull out your information?
Yes, my first name is Wilma.
Could you spell it out for me?
W-I-L-M-A, Wilma.
Yeah. What's your last name, Miss Wilma?
Fingerdo, F-I-N-G-E-R-D-O-O.
Okay, and what's your
Wilma
current mailing
Fingerdo.
zip code?
What, sorry?
What's your mailing zip code?
24701 in Bluefield.
Sorry, could you repeat it again?
Wilma Fingerdo.
No, miss, I asked you for your mailing zip code.
24701 in Bluefield, West Virginia.
24701. Just give me a slight moment, Miss
Yes.
Fingerdo.
Yeah, sure.
Miss Fingerdo, could you verify me with the last 4 digits of your social?
It's 1015.
Yeah, Miss Fingerdo. The
Yes.
reason you were contacted today was to inform you regarding some legal enforcement actions filed on your social security, and we have got an order
Social
to
Security?
suspend your social at this right moment. Yes.
Oh, my goodness. What
So,
the hell is going on?
right now, Miss Fingerdo, I want you to grab a piece of paper and a pen so that I can provide you some required information regarding this case.
What sort of paper?
Sorry?
I have some wax paper, but I don't think that's going to work. Got some toilet paper. I don't have any, writing paper.
You have a toilet paper?
I have
Note
toilet
it down
paper.
in your toilet paper. Okay.
No, I said I have toilet paper and I have wax paper for baking, but I don't have any other paper in the home. Maybe I can punch it into my tablet here.
Okay, you can put it in your tablet.
All right. Yes, I don't typically
Okay.
purchase writing paper. So.
Okay. Okay, Miss Fingerdo.
Yes, yes.
Just note down your case ID number.
Okay.
Yeah. Your case ID number is D as in David, C as in Charlie,
David and Charlie.
71027.
All right.
Could you read it back to me?
David and Charlie, 71027.
Correct. And Miss Fingerdo, could you help me out with your
What
current
was your
street
name?
address so that I can check? My name is Sean Taylor. Note down my name as well.
Like Chuck Taylor.
Sean. Should I spell it? Sean.
Like Shaun of the Dead.
It's S-H-A-W-N.
Oh, W.
Sean.
I had you as a U. You're a W.
Yeah. And my last name is Taylor, Taylor.
Okay.
And my badge ID number is S as in Sam, A as in Adam, 3297. Okay?
All right.
Hello?
Yes. I was just writing it down. Sorry.
Could you read me back the case ID number?
That's David Charlie 71,027.
And what's my badge ID number?
What is this? Some kind of a test or something? What's my name? It's SSA 3297.
Correct.
Oh
Now,
goodness!
Miss
Did I
Fingerdo-
pass? Oh my goodness, Mr. Taylor, thank you for the pass.
No.
Did I get an A or an A plus?
Sorry, what are you talking about, miss?
I'm asking how well I did on your little test there.
No, I tested because these are some confidential informations, okay? That's the reason I just need to get confirmed that you got the right informations, okay? Now, Miss Fingerdo, I will go ahead and read out the legal affidavit against your name. But before that, miss, could you help me out with your street address so that I can check, like my department had sent you any notified letter or not? Could you help me out
What
with
do you
your
mean
street
any
address?
notified letter? You would be sending it through a process server if it was some kind of
UPS or FedEx.
No.
I want you to help me out.
No, you
with
don't
your-
send. What are you talking
Miss?
about? I don't know what's going on here. What do you mean? What do you want me to do?
Miss, I will provide you the all information, but right now I want you to help me out with your current street address.
Would you not have it already? You should be
No.
telling me the address that you sent it to make sure that that was the address that I have. That's how it should work.
Am I speaking to Miss Fingerdo or it's Fingerdo?
Fingerdo. What do you mean?
It starts with S.
No,
I.
F, like as in Frank.
Okay. Here, Miss Fingerdo. How old are you?
I'm 70 years old.
70 years old. Are you a drag beer?
Am I a what?
Drag beer.
I don't even know what you're saying. What are you saying?
Give me a slight moment. I'm just trying to pull out your further information. Are you in she-male?
Am I a she-male?
Yeah.
What are you referring to?
This is Department of Social Security Administration. How can I help you?
Yes, I received a call from this number here, and it told me to call back immediately. So I'm calling you.
It might be my senior officer, ma'am, who called you.
Okay.
Can you tell me what was the call about?
No, it wasn't your senior officer. It sounded like a computer or like a robot or something.
Okay, ma'am. Did you receive any case ID in that voicemail?
No, it wasn't a voicemail. I answered the phone, and there was like a robot, and it was just a recorded message.
Okay, did you receive
It told me to call back right away,
recorded?
and I called this number. That's all it told me. It said call this number.
No problem, ma'am. Can you verify me your first name?
Yes, my name is Eileen. E-I-L-E-E-N. Eileen.
E-I?
Yes, L-E-E-N.
E-I-L-E-E-N, Eileen, and your last name?
Ulick. U-L-I-C-K.
U-L-I-C-K.
Yes.
Okay, ma'am. And your
Eileen
last four
Ulick.
digits of your social?
1015.
1015. Okay, ma'am. Can you verify me your zip code?
24701 in Bluefield, West Virginia.
247?
01, yes.
01.
I'm not sure if it's
Okay,
blue.
ma'am,
I'm
just wait
actually
for a minute.
colorblind, so I don't know.
So this
It
is
could be
not your
blue,
zip
it could
code,
be
correct
red.
zip code?
I don't know. They call it Bluefield, though. What? Sorry, what was that?
But is this a correct zip code? 24701.
Yes. Of course. It's in Bluefield,
Okay,
West
ma'am, just
Virginia,
wait
but
for
I'm colorblind, so I don't know if it's actually blue or not.
Okay, ma'am. Just wait for a moment. I'll open your case file in my system, okay?
All right, yes.
Hello?
Yes, I'm here.
So you live in Bluefield, right? Bluefield,
Yes.
West Virginia.
Yes, that's what I said.
So okay, the reason you were contacted today was to inform you
What
regarding
was your
some legal
name?
enforcement actions.
What was your name?
Ma'am, my name is Officer Brian Miller.
Brian Miller. All right, okay.
Okay,
So
ma'am,
what
the
was
reason
what
you were
was the call
contacted today
in
was...
regards to? And Brian,
Yes, ma'am,
Brian,
I'm
I hope
providing
you
all
were
the
a big boy
information.
and you haven't sold yourself today. What was the call regards?
Yes, ma'am, I'm telling you that only. So please let me provide
Okay.
the information, okay?
All right, yes.
The reason you were contacted today was to inform you regarding some legal enforcement actions filed on your social security number. And we have got an order to suspend your social right at this moment.
My
Your
social.
social have been found suspicious.
My
Yes, ma'am, your
social is
socials
in.
have been found
No,
suspicious.
I can attest for my. I will definitely vouch for my social security number. It's been in my purse the whole time. There's no way that it was involved in anything.
Yes, ma'am.
It was in my
But
purse.
ma'am, it has been found suspicious.
And I will
But
testify
ma'am, it
to
has been
that
found.
fact.
But ma'am, it has been found suspicious for criminal activity in the
No,
state of
no,
Texas.
I refute those charges. It's been in my purse the whole time. When did this transpire?
Ma'am,
Tell me when it transpired. When did this transpire?
what do you mean by transpire?
Oh, you don't know English? When did it happen?
Ma'am, it happened 2 days ago.
Well, no, it was definitely in my purse at the time. There's no way it would have gotten out. I wouldn't have let it out at all.
But ma'am, someone
would
is
not
using.
have-
But ma'am, someone is using.
There was no way that I would have let my social security number out of the house. There's no way.
But ma'am, someone might have stolen your social security number. Okay.
No, they
it
didn't.
Might happen, right?
It's in my purse. Let me look. Look in here.
But
Yes,
ma'am,
no, I have it right here. There's absolutely no way that my social security number was left this home, and I would not have let it.
But ma'am, someone might have stolen. Okay.
No, I
Only
told
your
you, I
number,
have it in
okay?
my hand. That's
It might
impossible.
happen, but ma'am.
Do you
so
think
you're
somebody
saying we are
came
the-
into
so
my
do you-
home
so
and
you
stole
think-
it and then returned it to me?
So you think? I don't know that, but someone is using a social for criminal activities.
But
Okay,
they
in the state
can't
of
be.
Texas. So you
It's
think
in my
every officers
hand,
are
right
full?
here. It's all right.
So you think?
I'm looking
so
at
you,
it.
So
You're
you,
telling me it was stolen, but I'm looking at it. So I don't know what to believe. I don't know if I to believe reality or believe what you're telling me. I don't know which to believe.
But ma'am, we have found your social because.
No, I found
you
it in
think
my
we officers
purse
are
where
full?
it's been this whole
So
time.
you think we officers are full? But ma'am, someone is using a social security
But
number.
I have
okay?
it right here. I
Someone might
used
have
it.
copied
Maybe
your
it was
number.
me.
But
Maybe it
someone
was
might
me.
have-
What kind of uses were they? Because maybe I used it. I did go
ma'am,
shopping
someone
the
might
other
have
day.
copied
Maybe
your
I
social
used it when I
security
was out.
number.
Maybe I used it when I was out shopping 2 days ago.
Ma'am, but someone might have copied your number, right?
Copied
the whole
it
9-digit
for
number.
where? How would they copy it? How can you copy a 9-digit number? Are you expected to remember that all?
Ma'am,
Somebody's just supposed
ma'am,
to
someone
listen
might have
to me saying
remembered, okay?
it?
Why is that not possible to remember the whole 9-digit number? Is that impossible?
Well, it's weird that just knowing a 9-digit number would give somebody the ability to do something. Doesn't that seem
Ma'am, but we have found your social security
insecure to
number.
you? Doesn't that seem insecure?
But ma'am, but ma'am, your social have been found suspicious, okay, for criminal activities. So we have to solve the case.
No.
Okay?
Then you didn't.
So,
You didn't find my social security number being suspicious. You found a number being suspicious because my social security number is on a card. My social security number isn't just a number. You can't just define it as a number. That's discriminatory
Ma'am,
against
your social
against
security-
cards and identification cards.
hello.
Yes.
Ma'am, your
This is
social
ID
security
culture.
number has been found suspicious, okay?
No. You know what's suspicious
Your
is
social
you
sec-
calling and saying that my card is stolen when it's in my hand. That's suspicious to me.
But ma'am, I told you someone might have someone might have remembered your
There-
whole
no.
9-digit number,
Oh,
okay?
like who? Who would do that? How would they remember it? I didn't tell anybody.
So that.
How would they
someone might
remember?
have.
How would they remember it if I didn't tell them? The only person I've told is
So
a
do you
bank
live alone?
or the
So do you
government.
live alone? So do you live alone?
What does that matter with anything? What does that have
Do you
to do
live
with anything?
alone?
What does that
Ma'am,
have to do with anything?
someone from your family might have given your social security number.
Oh,
The
yes,
imposters,
yeah, my
okay?
family is going to do me in like that. No, I don't think so. That's never going to happen. I
But
don't have
ma'am-
very much family anyway. I have a
ma'am,
niece and
does
a
it-
nephew, and they're not around, and they've
ma'am,
never
in-
had that information anyways.
But ma'am,
This doesn't make any sense at all.
Ma'am, this is Social Security Administration. How may I help you?
Hello? Yes, I received a call from
Yeah.
you. It seemed rather urgent. It said to basically drop everything and call back.
Okay. So, I believe one of my officer was trying to get in touch with you.
Oh, who was that?
So, help me with your first name, last name, right?
Who
help
was trying
me
to
with your
contact
first name,
me?
last name, so I can just plot your details.
Oh, well, my first name's
One
Elma.
of my officer, ma'am, Alma.
Yes, I'm asking
Just a moment, Miss Elma.
what your officer's name was.
My
I just want to
officer
know
name is Adam White.
who's calling me. That's all.
Okay. Just a moment, Miss Alma. Let me check why they have given you the call.
Yes, all right. Thank you. What was your name?
This is Brian Miller.
Brian Miller. All right, Brian. I like to write things down when I'm talking on the phone, so I just
Okay.
wrote your name down.
Okay, no problem. Okay, Miss Alma, verify me your last 4 digits of your socials and your last name.
1015, and my last name's Fisher. Fisher.
It's 1015,
One
right?
five, yes.
Fisher.
And I'm 5'4".
Okay.
I have hazel
Okay, Miss
eyes,
Alma.
but
As I
it depends on the sun, I guess. That's what people tell me.
Okay, Miss Alma, as I can see, the reason why my department was trying to get in touch with you because we have received some
Does it have
orders and
anything to
notice
do
from
with
law
my
enforcement agency.
application or
Which application you talking about, ma'am?
for my Social Security benefits?
No, miss. This call
No?
is regarding your social security number has been
My number
compromised in the state of Texas.
in the state
yes.
of Texas. Oh goodness, I'm in West Virginia.
Yes. correct.
What does that mean then? If this was used in Texas and I'm in West Virginia, how could that possibly be? Was there
Someone has
some kind of
misused
a
the social
computer
security
mess up
number,
or
ma'am.
something?
No. Someone has stolen your identity
I
and
know
when
there's so many companies.
all this criminal
their systems
activities under your name.
get frauded, and it's so
Correct.
I don't.
Correct.
I don't.
Correct.
I don't know. Is it something like that?
So,
Like,
Miss
is there
Fisher?
some company somewhere that was? Sometimes you could see, you
Miss
can
Fisher,
find the
you're not
alerts if
listening.
you're.
You're not.
If you're a customer, they'll give you send you an email or something. I did have I forget what company it was that did that, but yeah, I got an email from them saying that
I'm not
their
with the
systems
company.
were.
This is police, ma'am. This is Officer.
Yes.
This is Officer Brian Miller from Investigation
So it's
Department
not-
of
yeah,
Social
it's,
Security.
I don't think it was Microsoft. No, it wasn't Microsoft. I think it was some other computer company that. So I mean, it could possibly be something like that.
Miss Elma,
Yes,
are you
yes.
listening to me?
Yes, I'm listening. I'm just trying to figure out what this is all
Excellent.
about and why it's happening. I have a problem with thinking out loud
Okay.
sometimes. I apologize.
Yeah. So let me talk first, then I'll give you fair enough chance to
My
ask
cat
my
thinks that
questions,
I'm
okay?
crazy. Trust me, because he sees me talking to myself all day. Okay, go ahead. Yes.
Okay, Miss Elma. So listen to me, Miss Elma.
Yes, I'm listening to you.
So I want you to quickly grab a pen and paper with you so
Oh,
I
you
can
don't.
provide
You
you
don't.
some information
If you were
regarding this case.
listening at the beginning of the conversation, I told you that I already wrote
You
your
already
name
have
down.
a pen and paper, right?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
I'm
correct.
2 steps ahead of you. 2 steps
So-
ahead of you, Brian.
Yeah, correct. That's good for you. So, Miss, as you,
You know,
have
my
written down
grandfather
name,
was named
I want you to
Brian.
write down my badge. Okay, that's nice.
Yes. Okay. You write down your
Write down
what?
my
Sorry.
badge ID number, Miss Alma.
Okay. What is that?
Badge number.
I'm ready. Yes. Go ahead.
It's CA1904.
CA1904. All right.
Write down your case ID number, Miss Alma.
Case ID. All right. Yes. Case ID.
It's 15.
15.
It's 157.
15157.
No. It's 157463.
463. So case ID 151574663.
No, it's just a 157. That's all. There is
Okay.
no
All
15
right.
and 15.
Okay. All right. Case ID 157. Okay. Case ID 157.
463. It's total 6 digit.
Okay. 6 digits. 463. 157463.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. So, as you have written down the case ID number, ma'am,
Yes.
I want you to listen me very carefully because this line is federally
Well, I
recorded
mean,
line
I
and
always
it's
have to
recorded
listen
by Trade
carefully because
Commission and
my hearing is starting to go. So I usually do have to put great effort into the act of
Correct.
actual listening. You take it for granted when you're younger that you can just hear everything without even trying to concentrate on it. But as you get older, it's a little bit more difficult. So point is
Okay.
I always
So,
listen.
Ms. Alma?
Yes.
Okay. So
Listen
listen to me very
carefully.
carefully.
Yes, as I said, I
this
always
line-
listen carefully.
Okay.
Yes.
So as this line is federally recorded and it's recorded by Trade Commission and Better Business Bureau, so once I'll complete my part, I
That's
will give
very
you fair enough
strange.
chance to ask me questions. Okay, Miss Alma?
Yes. Well, I mean, I'm now being exploited, but yes, sure. You're exploiting me to private companies,
Yeah.
and that
So,
I'm
Mr.
gonna
Alma-
I'm gonna probably sue the government for this after we're done talking.
Yes. First, listen to me, ma'am. Then
Yes.
you
Yes,
you
I'll
shall
let you
maybe take some
finish
actions
committing the
according to
crime. I'll let you finish committing the crime, and then I'll sue the
Correct.
government. Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Continue.
So, Ms. Alma, whatever you are speaking on this federally recorded line, and it's recorded and it's three-phase recording, people are listening to you on this federally recorded line, ma'am.
Oh yes.
So I don't
private
want you to
people
give
talking
me
about
any-
private entities listening to private citizens' business with the government. Yeah, that's very legal. Totally legal.
Correct.
No, I was being sarcastic there. It's totally illegal
mi-
to do that. But I'm gonna sue you guys later, so it's okay. Continue.
Okay, no problem, Miss Alma. Let me just complete myself. Let me just
Well,
inform you about the
complete.
things,
Yes.
what you're
Yeah,
going under your
okay.
name and your
Are
social.
you gonna commit any other crimes? We'll see about that.
Sir,
Let's continue.
if you just let me talk to you, then
Yes,
only I can
yes.
speak and make you
Well,
understand what
I'm
exactly
not.
is happening.
Am
under your
I
name.
putting
Sorry.
a gag into your mouth? No, I'm not stopping you from talking.
Yes, Yes. I told you before the starting of this call that let me just complete. I will give you a fair enough chance to ask some questions, but
Yeah,
you
I
interrupt
haven't
me in
stopped.
between
I haven't
again and
stopped
again.
you from talking. And I told you I have a thing with talking out loud. So you just continue with your job. Keep reading from your page, and I'll listen. I'm listening the whole time. Even if I'm saying something, you could start talking right now, and I could continue talking, and I'd still be able to hear you. That's because we have ears and we have a mouth, and they're both on separate parts of our head for a reason. But
Yeah.
continue.
And you have a one brain, right? Yeah.
Yes, but many parts of the brain.
So, Miss Alma.
Yes, continue. Yeah.
So, Miss Alma, as I'm going
Mr.
to
Brian.
read the affidavit for you, so make sure you do not interrupt me in between because this line is federally recorded line. So let me just complete the affidavit, and then only I can just go ahead and explain you what exactly happening, ma'am. Okay. So, Miss Alma, the investigation gone on under your name and your social security number when we recover abandoned car from south border of Texas.
Yes.
Make and model of that car was Toyota Corolla. Car number was TX1440. This car was idle on street and local report about this car to be suspicious. When the sheriff investigated on this car, we found some drugs and blood traces in the backseat of the car.
No way.
Further investigation, we found this
Wait,
car
what?
was...
You found what?
This car
This is
was-
like a murder mystery now?
We
Oh,
found...
goodness, this is getting good. What happened with the blood? Where'd that
Let
come
me
from?
just complete it, ma'am.
Oh, no, I'm totally enthralled
We
now.
found some drugs.
You got my attention. You got my full attention. Where'd this blood come from?
Yeah,
Let me hear about this
so-
investigation, please.
Yes, we found some drugs and blood traces
Drugs, too, so it could be cartel or something
in the
like that.
backseat of there.
Oh, goodness. Okay.
Yeah,
Go on.
exactly.
Wow.
So let me just complete it, yeah.
Okay.
So further investigation, we
All
found
right.
this car was rented under your name and your social security
So
number
I'm
has been
involved
used to
in
rent
an
that car.
international. Okay, all right, continue. Well, I mean, I didn't.
Nothing
So
international.
this is some
It's under your
organized
state.
stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, I watch Narcos on Netflix, and I love that show. Oh goodness. Okay, continue,
Yeah.
Brian. Continue, please. You got me
So, Miss
on
Alma?
the edge of my seat now. Continue.
So Miss Alma, so when we were investigating on that car,
Yes,
we
yes.
found that car was rented under your name and your
Under-
social
under my
security
name,
number
okay,
has been
yes.
used to rent that car.
Yes, all right. It's like a recap on the show.
Further investigation,
Yes.
Further investigation, we found there were two addresses which is linked to the title of that car. First
Mysterious
address is
addresses.
7609
Okay, yes.
7609 Crescent
7609.
Avenue, El Paso, Texas.
El Paso, Texas. Okay, so down closer to the border.
So do you know anything about this address, ma'am?
No, goodness. I'm hoping you're going to tell me more about it, though. What's
So the address which I have gave you, ma'am, it's already... Let me just complete it.
already-
I told
yes.
you.
Yes.
Yeah. So the address which I have gave you, it's already a suspicious address and it's raided by State Ranger and U.S. Marshals.
Really?
Unfortunately, there was no one at the residence, but we recover heavy quantity of drugs and also some banking documentations with Bank of America, Wells Fargo, Chase Bank, Citibank Trade Union. When we were auditing on those banking documentations with the respected finances institute, we found more than $245,000
goodness.
has been
Holy
transferred from this
cow.
account locally
This
and
is
locally and
getting good.
internationally.
Oh, to like what sort of countries? Were they narco countries?
It's in Mexico.
Mexico. Yes,
Yeah.
I knew it. It's probably being filtered down through into Colombia and everything as well. Well, there are lots of
Correct.
cartels in Mexico as well, though. It could the buck could stop there. You never know. The buck could stop there. Oh goodness. Okay, tell me more, please. Go on.
Okay. So now the state court of
Yes.
Texas have decided to suspend your social security number on immediate basis.
All right.
And
So
whatever
in a way to
information is
kind of
linked to
fish
your
out the
social
cartel.
will be seized and investigated.
It's like kind of a ploy to fish out the cartel to try to get them to make the next move. 'Cause I totally understand that
No,
kind of
I
tactics.
didn't get you.
No, is it a way to like kind of is it a way to kind of get the cartel to make their next move, like suspending my social security number? Then they're going to have to find other ways to move
Correct.
their money and everything. So you'll be able to probably catch them in the act.
So we wanted
Oh
to
yes,
know,
you
Ms.
guys are
Alman,
very
like, are you
smart.
involved
Goodness
in
gracious, I love being American. Oh, you guys are awesome. Let's get these guys.
Yes.
Yes.
So, Miss
All right.
Alma,
Yeah. Yes.
do you know anyone like who can just take a revenge on you or using your name to do all those criminal activities?
Well, yeah, the cartel. Yes. We all know it's the cartel. Goodness.
Who's
What?
who is cartel?
Who is
Who is
cartel?
cartel?
The cartel. What you don't know what the cartel is? The cartel is the drug organizations down in Mexico and Colombia that grow the cocaine and make the methamphetamine and send it around all the world. They're billionaires. They're like every single one of them are billionaires. You mean you don't know who the cartel is? You're calling me about all of this investigation and you don't know who the cartel is? Oh my goodness. You're a newbie there, aren't you? Did you just get your job there? You're still wet behind the ears.
Miss Alma, listen.
Yes.
Okay, so
Are
at
you
this
a
point
rookie?
of time,
You're a
the
rookie,
State Court
right?
of Taxes have decided to suspend social. Sorry, who?
You're a rookie.
No, this is Brian.
Brian the rookie, yeah. Okay. Yes, continue.
So, Miss Alma, as you say that you're not doing all those criminal activities, what I do is first I'll find out which information is true and which information is false under your name. So we can just go
Yes.
ahead and cancel that warrant of arrest, which is issued on
Oh
your
my
name.
goodness, yes,
And
of
issue a
course.
new social security number for you.
A new one.
And issue a new social security number for you so that
new
you
one?
can get an access to your socials. Yes.
Okay, that's a very strange process. That's a very special process, just for this sting operation, is it? I understand it's all a sting
Correct.
operation for the.
So I will
Well,
be.
I guess you don't know them as the cartel.
So I
I
will
don't know
be-
where. I'm very confused why you didn't know anything about the cartel. But yeah, no, continue.
Xavier here. How can I help you?
Xavier. Oh, okay. I don't know what this call was in regards to.
Yes, ma'am, I'm here to explain you. This is all about your computer. Our company provided a security service on your computer. That service is expired today. So if you want to continue with that service, ma'am, we will take this call as an approval call of yours. And if you want to cancel that subscription, we will refund back your $499 because this is a cancellation department. So how can we help you, ma'am?
Oh goodness! I mean, I didn't purchase anything to be refunded. I don't know what you mean.
Ma'am, you have taken this service on 2018. Might be you have forgotten it on your computer. This service helps your computer to protect with viruses, junk file, and this also helps. We make sure when you are using internet, your IP address has been secured with this service. So, ma'am, you might be forgotten it. It's like an antivirus service.
Antivirus? I don't even know what that is. But well,
So,
I would like to keep
Ma'am,
all
but
of my services the way they are. I don't like
Ma'am,
change.
ma'am, so would you want to continue with it or you want to cancel it? Because if you'll hang up this call, we will take this call as an approval call and continue that service on your computer, and money won't refund back to you. So what do you want, ma'am?
Well, I mean, if you've already taken the money, that's fine. I won't miss it. It's
Yes,
I
ma'am,
don't-
money has been already debited. If you will cancel that subscription, we will refund back your money. And if you will
but
continue with
I
it,
I
then-
like to keep all of my subscription. I have Time magazine and I have the Herald. I get the newspaper. I'm quite old-fashioned. I get the newspaper every day, and I read it. I like to read the funnies in it, and I like
okay,
to
ma'am,
look for
if you
my
want to
for my
continue with
friends
that-
in the obituaries.
Okay, ma'am, if you want to continue with that service, ma'am, you have to be in front of your computer. We will renew that service.
You'll renew it for me.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So
Our
I think this
technician will renew.
I don't know if this should be something that my Jeffrey should be handling for me.
So, ma'am, I do believe that you're in front of your computer right now.
Yes, dipshit, I am. Yes, dipshit.
Okay, ma'am. Be on your normal home screen. Cancel everything.
Okay, so close out pornographic file.
Ma'am, cancel
Yes.
everything. Be on your normal home screen where you can see
Yes,
all your icons.
Every time I come back to my computer, there's like pornographic websites open. I don't. It's not me. That's for sure. But I don't know why they just,
Okay, ma'am.
they all
Okay, ma'am, I'm
automatically
holding
pop up.
line.
And- okay, I'm in my.
Okay,
I
ma'am.
can see the background and everything here.
Okay, ma'am. Everything is cancelled on your computer. It's a normal home screen where you can see all your icons.
Yes.
Okay, ma'am. concentrate on your keyboard, left hand, down bottom corner. Can you see a control key?
Yes, I do.
Ma'am, after that, what key do you see?
Well, I don't know what the name of it is.
Ma'am, 4 small boxes key. Can you see a Windows key?
Yes,
4
that's what
small
I see.
boxes. Yes.
Yes.
Ma'am, press the Windows key and letter R together.
Windows and letter R. Okay.
Yes. Okay, ma'am. Give me a sec. Right there, www.
www.
Yes. Dot.
Yes. Dot.
TEAM.
TEAM. Yes.
Viewer. VIE.
WER.
Dot.
Okay. Dot.
com.
.com.
Then click on OK.
Okay. All right.
So,
yes.
ma'am, what can you see on your screen?
It says, how do you want to open this? Keep using this app, Microsoft Edge. Do more online with a new browser from Microsoft. Other options, Google Chrome, Internet Explorer. Look for an app in the Microsoft Store.
Okay,
Always
ma'am,
use
wait a while.
this app. Which one do I... Oh, it went away.
Hello?
Yes.
So are you in front of your computer, ma'am?
Who is this now?
Ma'am, I'm the supervisor out here on the floor.
The supervisor?
My name is Jay Wilson. Yes, ma'am, my name is
like
Jay
the best
Wilson.
Budweiser ever, like a supervisor.
Yes, ma'am, I am the
I used to love
leader of this
Budweiser
floor.
when I would drink alcohol. And if I had a beer, then it would definitely
I
be.
know
a
who you are.
Budweiser.
I know
Do
who
you?
you are.
Who am I?
We are not able to take your call right now.
Department of Social Security Administration, how may I assist you?
Yes. Who is this?
You just got connected to Department of Fraudulent Activity from Social Security Administration. How may I assist you, ma'am?
Yeah, but I was asking your name. Sorry, I wasn't.
Yeah,
very
my name
clear.
is Jack Barbosa.
Jack Barbosa.
Yep.
Okay. Yes.
Do you
no,
need
I
my
got a
federal
call.
badge ID number?
Yeah, I'll write that down too. Yeah, sure. Yes.
Yep, that's SSA
A
number 1852.
852. Okay.
Correct.
All right, Jack. Yes, I received a call, and it told me to call you back as soon as right away, like immediately. So here I am.
No worries. I'll try to check what this is all about. Okay, maybe one of our officer in charge was trying to get in touch with you.
Yes,
To
okay.
pull up the right information, can I know your name, please?
My first name is Datchit, spelled DATCHIT.
Okay, and the last name?
Bereeken, BEREEKEN. Datchit Bereeken.
EN.
Yeah.
And your current zip code where you live?
24701.
Give me a moment.
Yes,
Just
yes.
trying to
Yeah.
verify the detail to check if I'm speaking with the right person.
Yes, I
You're
don't
from
know
West
of any
Virginia?
other Datchit Bereeken anywhere else. Yes, I'm West Virginia. Yeah, Bluefield.
That's correct. That's shit. Can I know, did you get any call today from your local police department or your bank?
My bank? No, I haven't
and-
spoken with anyone.
Okay, so it seems
I've been
like
home
that
all
shit-
day, and it's you're the only ones that called me today. Should they be calling me?
Yeah, it seems like the information which I'm about to share with you, it's not shared with the local authority yet from one of the officer in charge of this case. Okay, now I'll give you a brief information. Just before we go ahead, let me tell you the line on which we are speaking right now. It's federally recorded and monitored by Social Security Administration and the Department of Justice. Okay, so the information which I'll share with you, it's very
Yes.
confidential information. You're not authorized to share with any third party. Okay, until we end this call. All right.
Okay. Yes.
Yep. Now, can I know,
Like, am
have
I
you
allowed
ever
to-
lost your...
Am I allowed to? Who am I allowed to tell? Can I tell my attorney what's going
We'll
on?
let you know. We'll let you know. Okay.
I should be able
with
to
whom
tell
you
my
can
attorney,
share.
correct?
Absolutely. Okay. Absolutely.
Yes,
You
all
can
right,
do
yeah.
that. Okay. I won't stop you, but you can do it after we end this call. Okay.
Okay. Yes. All right.
Yep. You can do it, but after the end. This
I mean,
call.
I can't.
Okay?
I can't do it while we're on the call. So I'll obviously have to end the call to call them.
That's correct. That's why I told you, so in between you are not supposed to end this call and then again call back, because we don't know who's the officer will again speak to you. Okay. Because once I go ahead with this call, okay, and provide you the complete information, then you can share that same information with whomever you want. Okay, that's it.
Yes. All right.
Okay. Now, can I know, have you ever lost your wallet, your mobile phone, your social card, or your driving license?
Well, there was a few
No.
occasions actually over the past 10 years, I would say. It seems like the last 10 years have been very. I think I had to get my ID replaced probably 6 times, I believe. I had my purse stolen 3 different times, and then there was 2 times that I lost it. I don't think it was stolen, but I lost it. And then another, I have no idea. We flew over the Bermuda Triangle, and it just disappeared.
Oh.
Yeah, that Devil's
Okay,
Triangle.
no worries. Thank you.
It's really.
So, were you in Bermuda? You're telling me?
When that happened, yes, yeah.
Oh, okay, okay. No worries. That's completely fine. Okay, thank you for being honest with me. Because what happened, like, it seems like
the Nether could have my information now, so you never know who has it. You don't know where everything turns up from that triangle. Nobody knows.
That's correct. So, just wanted to inform like, this is something very serious. This time has been happened. Okay, I don't know who. Okay, but somebody has framed you as a culprit, and they committed a crime in the state of Texas.
They didn't pick a very good person to frame for a crime. A little old me in West Virginia. Goodness.
That's good.
Like, there's not a jury in this land that would ever convict me of anything.
That's correct. But it seems like, when you lost your wallet and your all the identity cards, maybe at that time, somebody has found it and kept it, okay, so that they can use it for the criminal activity.
So much supporting evidence in my favor. Yes, of course.
That's correct. So I would like to tell what happened is, like currently there is a legal enforcement action has been filed against you, and also a warrant has been issued. Can you make a note of the information which I'm providing you on a piece of paper?
A piece of paper?
Yeah. Can you grab a piece of paper and a pen?
I don't know if I have any paper around. So that I can write on. Can I write this? Maybe I can just write it on my arm.
Well, that depends on you.
Just write it on my arm. Yeah, just gotta get the.
All right.
Get a felt tip marker, because I don't typically keep paper around. I don't like to buy it unless it's absolutely necessary. Like, you don't want to just kill a tree just to have it on hand, Like,
that's correct. That's correct.
I don't like that. So if I needed something, I'll go purchase a sheet of paper for it. But keep it in stock. No.
Right.
So I will. I have a felt tip marker, and I'll write on my arm here.
So where did you make a note of my name and my federal badge ID?
I put it in my head.
Oh, okay, that's lovely.
Yes,
so
yes.
your case, So your case ID number is DC 7010.
Slowly, just one D. D7010. Okay, well that just.
And the warrant which has been issued under your name. Yeah, the warrant which has been issued under your name, it's 5375 42 T for Thomas, X for X-ray.
I'm running out of arm here. Okay. All right.
Now,
yes.
Yeah. Now I'll let you know what criminal activity has been committed by the imposter who used your identity. Okay. We have found one abandoned car at the state border of Texas, which is a Toyota Corolla car registered under your name.
Well, the car that I own, but it's under my name, but I don't have the insurance under it. It's a Chrysler Sebring, so that's the wrong vehicle. So mark that down.
All right,
it's the wrong vehicle.
So you don't drive any car right now?
It's not under my name. You see, my nephew drives it because he has a job and a family and everything. So I let him use my vehicle. I don't drive. My license was revoked. So he will drive me anywhere I need. So that's our arrangement. I let him use the car at his leisure, and he can drive me when I need to go somewhere.
That's great, that's it. Because what happened, the car which I'm talking about, okay, now when the officer found this car, when he tried to check inside that car, which is registered under your name, he has found a blood residues inside the car and 22 pounds of cocaine.
Oh my goodness! In a car,
right,
in a vehicle, there was 22 pounds of...
vehicle. Cocaine, that's correct.
I have nothing to do with any cocaine. That sounds
like
an awful large amount of cocaine as well.
That's correct.
I watched that Netflix show, Narcos, and goodness, somebody's probably...
Correct.
You said there's blood in the vehicle too. Oh my goodness, yes. There's something
that's correct. So
something very grave has happened. I think that you should probably look into your missing persons database and maybe cross-reference the blood samples. Because things like this happen all the time. It's the drug epidemic that's going on is just horrendous. It's so destructive to families, and oh my goodness, I can't believe that my name is being brought into such a vile criminal activities. It's just oh my goodness.
I know that. It's very suspicious for us as well, because the investigation officer checked your past records, found that you cannot be that person who can commit a crime. But what happened? When we found this, okay, we tried to send a multiple letter, but there was
whoever those are. My grandpappy. He used to have a weird saying for those type of people. He would call them benchos. He would always be like, "Oh, those benchos." I don't know but it mean that he did not like them. That was for sure.
That's correct. Now, what happened? We have also found there's two addresses in the state of We have also found there's two addresses in Texas registered under your name. Okay, so we thought you might be living in Texas. Yeah. This is a recent addresses which is linked with your social. All right, so we tried to send a multiple letter to
I
those
didn't purchase
addresses.
any other homes. Was this taken out under my credit? Under am I making payments for these homes as well? For my mortgage?
I don't know, somehow, somehow, they all figure it out.
Make sure that I'm not being taken advantage of here.
That's correct. That's it. That's why we are, called you.
Could have been paying for somebody else's home this whole time. This is no. And they're from the cartel, most likely. I'm not having it.
Could be a possibility, because when the U.S. Marshal has raided those two property, we recovered some papers and documentations which relate to banking institutions such as Chase Bank, Bank of America, Wells Fargo, TD Bank, and U.S. Bank. Do you have an account in any of these 5 banks? These are all your banks.
Yes.
Oh, so you know what? There is an international transaction has been done from this bank. Are you not aware of this?
Not. I didn't do any charges like that. No.
Because the statement says that the amount has been gone out from your bank, and also every week there is more than 5 to 10,000 has been deposited.
No.
You're not aware of it?
No, I've been watching my bank accounts. I've been watching my bank accounts, and there's no charges like that, no transactions like that. No, and I'll provide them to you as well if you want. I'll provide you all my records of all my banks. I have a number of bank accounts because I have different. They're not all really bank accounts in the traditional sense, but I have my mortgage with Bank of America. I have my checking and my savings with Chase. I have a loan with TD, and then I have an investment portfolio with Wells Fargo, like my retirement. So I only really have one bank account, which is a Chase. That's the one that I use on it like a daily. So none of the other accounts would even have the ability to transfer, and one's a loan, a mortgage, and so it's not. This couldn't have been me. It couldn't have been me. If you look into all of the records, then you'll see that it was definitely not me. I can't even transfer. I can't transfer from my Wells Fargo. I have to go in and talk to the gentleman to do anything with it, and I have to sign about 40 different papers. It seems like if I want to take out $20 from that, I have to sign 40 different papers. It's a little ridiculous. So I don't do anything.
Not to make not to bring
my
the
mortgage. I have to pay money into it. It's not. I can't. I could try to take out a second mortgage, but this is not something that I do. I'd also have to go in the branch as well to do anything like that with them. So I can't transfer anything internationally through my Bank of America account.
Yeah. Now
and my TD bank account, that was more of like a personal loan, well, not a personal loan, but just a loan from the bank for a business that my nephew.
Authority Administration, how can I assist you?
Yes, dear. I received a call from this number, but I got a message that told me to call back right away. And then I called back, and your phone system sounded really strange. It made almost like farting noises at me or something. But it sounded very odd. But yes, and then So what is this call in regards to?
Ma'am, first of all, I need to know at what time did you receive the call from the department?
Well, as I said, I just got a message just a short time ago, and I just wrote down the number.
Okay, so did you receive any case ID or reference number along with the call?
No. It didn't say anything like that. It didn't give me any specific information. Just told me to call right away.
Okay. So, ma'am, did you?
maybe
like,
I didn't. Maybe I
I'm just
didn't wait
asking
long
you-
enough on the recording. Maybe because it was a recorded message. Maybe I hung up too soon, and they were going to tell me that, but I hung up because I wanted to call you back.
Okay, so ma'am, in that case, can you just help me out with your first and your last name so I can pull out your case file and let you know why the call was given to you?
My name? Yes, my name's Madonna Oprah.
McDonough Oprah, O-P-P-A?
No, Oprah, O-P-E-R-A.
McDonough Oprah, right?
Yes.
Now, just verify me with your zip code, please.
24701 in Bluefield, West Virginia. What was your name?
All right, 24701. This is Officer Brian Miller with the Department of Social Security, all right?
What was your name
so
again,
ma'am,
sorry? I'm just trying to write it down.
Brian Miller. I'll give you all my information, don't worry. Yeah, don't worry, ma'am. I'll provide you all my information.
Yes.
Okay, so ma'am, this call is to inform you regarding some legal enforcement actions filed against your name and your social. So do you have any idea about this?
No. What do you mean? What's
and have
happening?
you ever been a victim of Okay, I'll let you know everything, ma'am. And have you ever been a victim of identity fraud before in the past?
Well, yes, I was actually about 7 years ago.
7
Someone
years
had
ago, you
some,
have
yeah,
been a
someone,
victim of
someone,
identity
yeah,
fraud, right?
someone they tried to take out a mortgage under my name. That's how we found out about it. But they had done a whole bunch of things with my name and my social. A lot of agencies got involved, and but it was resolved, of course.
All right.
It was
So,
fairly
ma'am-
easy to resolve it.
Okay, so
Yes.
ma'am, your socials has been found
mean, then that was
suspicious for
7
committing
years
some
ago.
fraudulent activities.
Yeah, that's what they told me then
Okay,
as
so ma'am,
well.
at
I mean,
present-
they contacted me. It was sent through the mail. Did you send me something through the mail this time again?
Yes, ma'am. At this moment of time, just let me check.
Yes, all right.
Yeah, we have sent your mail in the two addresses which belongs to you, which are under your name, but that was in the state of Texas, and that is 11010 Harmony Hill Lane, Rowlett, Texas 75088.
No, you got
This
the
was
wrong
under
address.
your name, which
No,
was
you got-
passed
You got
No,
the
ma'am,
wrong
I'll let you know
address.
everything. This address was
No, you got the wrong address.
this
That's not
address
my
was
address.
found under your name.
No, you got the wrong. But Brian, you got the
Yes,
wrong
ma'am,
address.
we know-
You sent it to the wrong address.
We know that's the wrong address.
You didn't notify the correct
ma'am, we know
address.
that's the
That
wrong
wasn't my
address.
address.
That is
I mean, you didn't.
Yeah, we know that's
You
the-
didn't
it's-
mail
we
to
know
the
that-
right. You didn't mail to the right address, Brian. You need to
Yes, ma'am.
send that
is
out
why
to
the
me.
Department of U.S. Ma'am, we have sent it all the information. That is why the Department
Yeah,
of
but
U.S.
you didn't
Treasury
send
and
it
the
to the
Drug
right
Enforcement
address. You
had
didn't get it.
raided-
You didn't have it.
Yes,
It
ma'am.
wasn't.
That address.
It wasn't certified.
Yes, ma'am. That is why I'm
It
telling you,
should have
ma'am,
been
that
sent
the address was
with
raided.
certification enabled.
Ma'am, can you just hear me out? That address was raided by the State Rangers Division and the U.S. Marshals. So that
Well,
is
why would
I'm
you
letting
raid it
know
if
that
it
this
was
is
my
a case of
address?
identity fraud.
Did you have a warrant?
That was not your address. That is what.
Then why did you
Yes,
send
ma'am,
something
we
there
have a
for
warrant
me?
because there are two. Ma'am, we have sent. I told you that address was raided by the U.S. Marshals and the State
Oh my
Rangers Division.
goodness. I don't.
And we have found many suspicious things. Like that address was emptied. Nobody was in there. But we have found like 22 pounds of cocaine, and there are several documents there under your name. That is why we are giving you a
Goodness
notification
gracious.
call after that. Just grab a piece of paper and pen with you.
Yes, yes.
All right.
I
So first of
have
all,
one,
just
yes.
write down your case ID number. Okay. So first of all, just write down your case ID number. Your
Yes,
case
what is
ID
it?
number is D as in Delta, V
Yes.
as in Victor,
Yeah.
7014.
Okay. Yes.
Now, for further security reasons, just write down my full name. This is Officer Brian Miller.
Yes. All right.
And my federal batch ID number is SSA0852.
Okay.
Okay? And I'm the senior investigation officer appointed for this case from the investigation division of security, right?
you're a senior. How old are you?
I'm sorry?
I'm 60 years old.
Yes, and I'm 42 years old. Not older than
you're
you.
not senior then. Goodness, you're not senior. Don't be so hard on yourself.
I'm
You're
the senior
you're
of
still
my
very young.
department.
You're still very young, dear. Don't be so hard on
Yes,
yourself.
ma'am, because I'm the senior of my department.
I could be your
Okay,
mother.
ma'am, the thing is that I want you to come. You're kind of my mother only, ma'am. I want you to come in an isolated place so no third person can hear our conversation, as the
That
information
sounds
I'm
pretty
going to share
sketchy.
with you is very sensitive and confidential.
Oh, I always have my attorney right
Sorry?
next to me to listen to everything that goes on.
But you're not allowed to disclose this information with any third person right now.
But my attorney
long
is
as the investigation is going on.
is basically like me. Attorneys are
Okay,
allowed
so you're the
to
attorney,
for
right?
anything. They're allowed to listen to everything and anything. They have all the information about me.
Okay, so ma'am, the thing is that someone is trying to use your personal information for identity
Maybe
and
you
has
should
committed
speak
many
with him
fraudulent
instead.
activities.
You said this is legal stuff.
Somebody call for a record. I got a call from here. Somebody call for a record.
Okay, did you receive any case ID or reference ID when you received the phone call?
No. I thought somebody was calling for a record here. I own a wrecking business here in Bluefield, West Virginia. Wasn't somebody calling for a record? You calling for me?
Verify me your first
Yeah.
and last name so I can check
Yeah,
in my system what the call was given out to you.
Yeah. My name is Michael. First name's Michael. Michael.
Yes, I know that. And
Yes.
what is the last name?
Last name Hunt. HUNT. 2 T's at the end. I own
What?
Hunt's Reckon. Hunt. HUNT. 2 T's at the end.
F-H-U?
N 2 T's. Double T.
M 2 T's.
Yes.
Hunt.
Yeah.
Okay, Michael. I see there are 4 individuals with the same name. So verify me your last four of your social security number so I can pull out the exact details for you.
Oh, yeah. The last four is 1015.
Give me a second. 1015.
Yeah. I didn't know what this was all about. I got back and I thought I saw the number on my phone. I thought that maybe somebody was in need of help. So because I own a wrecking business here in West Virginia, so somebody needs some help with the car. They need to get pulled out of somewhere. If they get into an emergency, sometimes I'm needed for emergencies. So
before this call, have you ever had a conversation with one of my officer?
No, I don't think so. What would they have been calling about? As I said, with my wrecking business here, sometimes there's some issues with some part numbers, things like that. So I need to relay the part numbers and when I've received it, where I got them, and things like that. So I do speak with the officers on a. What was that, sorry?
What is your mailing zip code? Yeah.
24701 here in Bluefield, West Virginia.
24701.
Sunny old Bluefield, West Virginia today, too, boys. Oh goodness, sunny day.
Okay, give me a second. I will check in my system where the call was given out to you. Okay.
All right. Yes.
Yeah. Okay, I got your details now. Okay, the reason you received this phone call today is to inform you that there is a legal enforcement action filed on your social security number.
Does this have to do with my wrecking business here? Does this have something to do with any of the cars that I picked up recently? Because I'm indemnified with that. I'm indemnified because it's a wrecking business, and that's a corporation. That's not me person. It's not me person. You understand the meaning of indemnified, right? That's what with the corporation. With the corporations, it's Hunt's Wrecking Corporation, but I'm the Michael Hunt individual. I'm indemnified from the actions of the company. So if there's anything wrong with any of the part numbers or anything, I don't know about it. I'm an open book. You can look over all my records, but I don't know.
I'm saying you that the reason you received this phone call today is to inform you that there is a legal enforcement action filed on your social security number for criminal activities. Did you receive any phone call from local
anything with the car parts or anything that can't be I can't be held liable for that because that'll be I don't know what it's called. All the cars. I have about 200 cars in the back. Oh, in the wrecking yard. I pick up old cars.
You have 2 cars.
I pick up the old cars. I have a junkyard. I have a junkyard in the back, yes, and I crush up the cars into little cubes, and we put them on the trailers. And we go and sell the steel. We take the parts out. Try to sell the parts if they're good. Sometimes they're not good. Sometimes they're good. We strip them down to different metals, separate the metals, sell the metals. That's where most of my money comes from is metals, actually. I do have a wrecking business that I have income from, but when it comes down to it, the biggest checks that are written are for the metals. That's for sure. Especially when I have a big copper load. Goodness gracious, big copper load worth a lot of money.
Did I ask you your car?
Well, I have probably just about every model out back. Got Astro vans, got Fords, got Toyotas, got everything. Got Hondas, got everything out there. If you need a quarter panel from an old Civic, from a 97 Civic or something, I probably got it back there. You can go take a look. You can have it for a good price too. I'm fair. I'm not gonna rip you off or anything.
No, I want you to grab a pen and paper in your hand so I can give you some proper information about
Yeah. I'm in an office right now. There's all kinds of papers around here. Just let me try to find. I don't want to be writing no invoice. I need those for taxes. That's an invoice. That's from my.
You want to know why the call was given out to you?
Well, yeah. I need to try to find. I'm trying to find a piece of paper. I'm trying to find a piece of paper here. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I got one. I can write on. This is an old invoice. This is a copy of one copy, so it's okay. What do you need me to write down, man? Yeah. What do you need me to write down?
You're ready with pen and paper now?
Oh my goodness. Yes, damn. Go ahead.
Hello?
Go ahead.
I'm asking you, are you ready with pen and paper now?
You're
I
just a
can
big
give you
dummy,
some
aren't you? You're
rapid
just a big
information.
dummy, aren't you? You must be a big dummy. I told you 10 times now. I got a piece of paper and pen now. Yes, go ahead.
Okay. Note down my batch ID number. That is
Yes.
SSA0859.
I'm good at writing down the numbers.
Got it?
Always having to relay the numbers to the people calling up and they need a part number. Yeah, I'm good at relaying that over here. SSA0859. Got that.
Yeah. And note down your case ID number. That is DC7010.
7010. DC7010. That sounds like a part for an alternator on one of the Astro vents. Actually, I think it might actually be it. DC7010. God damn, I should look that up. That sounds almost exactly like it. I remember that number. I remember from somewhere. Yeah, go ahead.
All right. Now I will go ahead and read out all the legal charges against you.
Give me the sheets on the Astro van. I got to check it out. I'm pretty sure that it is Astro van. We'll see you here in a little bit. All right. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
Who was speaking in the middle?
Oh, I got one of my employees. I just yelled back to Frankie to get me the sheets on the Astro van. See if the alternator part here, the DC7010 is the same. That'll be one awful quinky dink. I tell you, one awful quinky dink. Yeah, Frankie works for me.
All right, now I will go ahead and read out all the legal charges against your name. So before we proceed, I would like to inform you that this line is getting recorded and monitored by higher authorities. Since they are listening to our conversation, I will request you not to interrupt me while I'm giving the information. I'm saying you not to interrupt me while I'm passing the information.
I was singing for the recording. I got a little jingle on the TV here. About 2 years ago, I took out an ad, and I got a little jingle written for me. It sounds, everybody love it now. Everybody knows my number. Everybody knows who I am. They say, "Oh, there's a record. There's Mike the Wrecker." So something called full record. It's the best $3,000 I ever spent. I tell you. You ever get a business? Get a jingle. I tell you. Go ahead.
Okay. So I will read out the case file for you now. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
Make sure you do not interrupt me while I'm giving the information to you. Is it clear to you?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's clear.
Yeah. At present, your socials has been found suspicious at state of Texas. An investigation started.
Now, you said that I was supposed to be writing things down. Am I supposed to be writing all this down? Because you need to go a lot slower. You need to go a lot slower.
Of Texas, the make and model of the car.
You need to go a lot slower if I need to write this down.
With the and what?
You need to go a lot slower if I need to write this down. Because I can't be hearing all that. Do I need to be writing this down?
You want me to go slower?
Well, I need to. Well, if you need to write this down, I couldn't write that fast.
Identify myself. No, this case file you don't have to write down. You just listen me carefully.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah. At present, your socials has been found suspicious at state of Texas. An investigation started under your name and your social security number when we recovered an abandoned car on the south border of Texas. The make and model of the car was Toyota Corolla with the VIN number Texas 98207.
I can go get it if you need
the
it.
local sheriff
I
department
thought I asked you at the beginning of the call if this was if somebody needed a record. You should have clued into it right away. I could go get that. You need me to go get it? I got a fleet of records here. Do you need me? Do you need me to go get that Toyota?
I just paid you already. I just paid you already. Please do not interrupt me while I'm reading the case file for you.
Do you need me to go get that Toyota though?
You are
I can get it.
interrupting.
I won't even charge it. I won't even charge it. I'll charge you the standard $50 pickup fee, of course, but I won't even charge you anything else. You need it. You just say so.
There are two serious allegations. There are two serious allegations charges under your name. That is money laundering and drug trafficking. Okay.
What? Sorry.
Hello.
Yeah.
There are serious allegation charges under your name. That is money laundering and drug trafficking.
No. You got it wrong.
How?
I'm not into no criminal. I've been doing this. Being a wrecker for 35 years now. And I did it right. My daddy taught me everything I know. And I've been doing it right since I was a little boy. I didn't do nothing criminal.
You are not giving me the chance to speak. You are not giving me the chance to speak.
I get very frustrated when you call me a criminal. Oh my goodness, I don't like the criminals.
You are not.
I pity the fool. I pity the fool to call me a criminal. Do tell me.
Hello?
Yes, go ahead.
You're not giving me the chance to speak.
There's a lot of dead air right now. There's a lot of dead air right now that you're not taking advantage of.
What I'm saying is that you are not giving me the
in front
chance
of you.
to speak. Once you are done with your bullshit, so I can read the whole case file for you and explain you what is going wrong with your socials.
Please.
So let me know once you are done with your bullshit.
Please, go ahead.
Okay.
You're still not taking advantage of what's in front of you. Go ahead.
What?
Good gracious. Look at all the free air.
We found an abandoned car on the south. What the fuck you are saying that?
Because you're sitting there and it's all quiet, and then you're not talking. You'll complain you can't talk, and then there's all kinds of silence. You're not talking. You're not taking advantage of the opportunities in front of you. Continue.
What I'm saying you that I'm reading your case file now. So please do not interrupt me, okay? I'm giving you some serious information on this recorded phone call.
Go ahead.
Yeah, you want me to go ahead and read out the case file for you?
Please go ahead. Yes, go ahead.
Yeah.
I've been waiting this whole time, waiting for you to go ahead and tell me about it.
Okay. We found an abandoned car on the south border of Texas. The make and model of the car was Toyota Corolla with the VIN number Texas 98207, and the car contains some drug residues inside the car. When we verified the car,
look up a Toyota.
The car was rated.
VIN 98207. Yeah, I'm just getting him to look for that.
Okay. The car was rented under your name and your social security number, and there were two addresses linked with the title of the vehicle. And the first address is 39 Harvey Street, San Antonio, Texas 75088, and the second address is 11010 Harmony Hill Lane 77087. Do you recognize any of this address?
I didn't pick it up.
You recognize any of this address?
98207. I don't recognize that VIN number. I don't have that in my lot. I didn't pick that up.
Okay, let me complete now. I will give you fair enough chance to speak and ask the question.
Yes,
please shut up now. I will give you fair enough chance to speak, okay? Is it clear to you now?
Hello? Yeah.
Hello?
Yes.
Yeah. So I will continue the case file for you now, okay? To update you that both the address I mentioned above were already rated by
I didn't need to do anything with that car information.
But unfortunately, there was no one at the residence, but they recovered 22 pounds of cocaine, which is an abusive drug. They also found some documentation related to banking institutions such as Chase Bank, Bank of America, Wells Fargo, TD Bank, and US Bank. When we verified all the bank accounts, they were all under your name and your social security number, and from those accounts there were thousands of dollars has been wired locally and internationally to the countries like Mexico and Colombia. Now we have got two serious allegation charges under your name.
That is money laundering and drug trafficking. I don't know who it is. It's definitely not me.
With their headquarters and courts. Now, if you want to say something to justify yourself, you can speak now. Hello?
Yeah.
Hello?
Yes.
Want to say something in your defense?
No.
You don't want to say anything?
No.
There are two serious allegations charges under your name. That is money laundering and drug trafficking.
I don't know where all that's coming from, but I don't know.
Have you ever been to state
we'll
of
Texas? We'll have to see where all the cards may lay. I don't know how I don't know how everything's gonna.
I'm asking you that. Have you ever been to state of Texas? Just answer me yes or no.
But I just really don't even know what's. I'm just a record. I'm just a record here in West Virginia.
Have you ever been to state of Texas? Have you ever been to state of Texas?
You've been what? I don't even know what you're saying. What are you saying? Say it in.
I'm asking you, have you ever been to state of...
We don't see no Lexuses very often. They get sold. People like to keep them. I don't typically find them on the side of the road. That's for sure. So no, I don't have no Lexuses.
Okay, have you ever shared your personal information to any kind of friend, family member, or someone else?
I shared my what? My what? Like my Jello?
Have you ever
I've shared my Jello and my pudding with people.
Have you ever shared your personal information?
I share pudding with people all the time.
What I'm asking you.
People love pudding, especially chocolate.
Okay.
Especially chocolate. People love that stuff. They love the pudding. Little pudding pop. I love a pudding too. Little pudding pop.
What I'm asking you.
What's your favorite pudding?
That.
You like the butterscotch.
What I'm asking you.
You're a butterscotch boy.
I
can hear your voice. Admit it. You're a butterscotch boy. I'm a chocolate boy. You're a butterscotch boy.
Just fuck the.
So what else is going on with this?
Shut the fuck up now.
You never last 5 minutes back in the yard. those boys back there, they be razzing you all day. They have you going. You be quitting the job before the day's done. Goodness, you need to be able to take it, be able to give it out as well.
Are you drunk?
If you're going to survive.
Are you drunk right now?
I'm drunk on laugh. I'm just laughing at you, son. I'm laughing at how you can't even take anything. You can't take a little bit of razzing. You can't take a little bit of pushing. You're just a little baby, aren't you? You little bit of baby. You want a little lollipop? You want a little lollipop, buddy? You want a little lollipop? Little baby. Goodness gracious. Are you going to continue? We're going to do your job. We're going to be a little baby.
Hello?
Social Security Administration, how may I assist you?
Yes, I got this call, and it told me to call back as soon as I can. Well, it told me to basically drop everything.
What time did you receive that call, miss?
I just received it not too long ago. I'm getting ready to. I'm going away for one of the first times in many years. I'm going to get on a jet plane in a couple of hours from now.
Okay, no problem, miss.
I was just still packing up the last
okay,
things
no problem.
that I needed.
Okay, no problem. Can you please help me out with your first name and your last name so that I can just pull out information and let you know?
Yes, my name is Elma Fisher.
It's Elma?
Elma.
E-L-M-A?
E-L. Yes, Elma. E-L-M-A. Yeah.
And what's your last name?
Fisher, like fisherman, but without the man.
Okay, Fisher, okay. Alma Fisher, like Miss Alma, like do you receive any case ID number or a friend's ID number?
No.
So
It was a recording. It was a recording of, they're so bad with the voices on these recording things. It doesn't sound like a human whatsoever. But, no, it was a recording, and I don't think it gave me any specific information, so I don't know if they could program that into a recording, could they?
No problem, Miss Alma. I would help you out with each and everything.
Well, it's Miss
Miss
Fisher,
Alma, for the
not Miss
verification purpose, can you please... I'm sorry. Miss Fisher, for the verification purpose, can you please help me out with the last 4 digits of your social so that I can just verify you and give you the information step by step?
Oh, yes, of course. The last 4 of my... It's 101.
I'm sorry?
It's 101.
Miss Fisher, you're cutting in and out. What you said?
What? I told you my social security.
No, I can't hear you. I got like.
Do I have to?
The call.
I said my social.
Yes, you're cutting.
Could you hear me that time? Sorry.
Miss, you are cutting in and out.
Miss,
you.
Oh, is it not a volume
You are
thing?
cutting in and out.
Is it? Do I need to speak louder?
You are cutting in and out.
Speak louder?
No, miss. You are cutting in and out. You are cutting in and out. That's the reason I can't hear you properly.
So should I say it like slower? Or?
Yeah, slower.
Okay. 1 0
2
1
5. 1219.
No. 1 0 1.
Miss, you are cutting in and out, miss.
Yes,
I'm
sorry. I'm trying. I'm sorry. 1 0 5.
1015, correct?
Yes, correct. Yes.
And what's the zip code, Miss Alma?
It's 2470 in Bluefield, West Virginia.
24. Can you come again, miss? Can you please come again because you are cutting in and out. I can't hear you properly.
24701.
24701, correct?
Yes, correct. Bluefield, West Virginia.
24701.
Yes, in Bluefield, West Virginia. I don't know.
Okay, miss, the reason
with the phone.
Okay, miss, the reason miss, the reason you are connected today was to inform you regarding some legal enforcement action filed under your social security.
Oh my goodness.
We have got an order to suspend your social at this very right moment. Do you receive any calls from your local police department?
No, goodness, no. Why should I expect one?
Okay, because now before I proceed with your case papers, Ms. Alma, I want you to notify
that. As I told you, I'm getting on an airplane today.
Okay?
I'm leaving the country. I'm leaving the country for a week.
Where you're going? Okay, I will let you know, miss.
Yes, I'm going down to Bermuda.
The investigation started. Okay.
I'm going away for a week.
The reason you are connected today, miss, can I complete my part?
Of course you can complete your part. Go ahead.
Okay, now with the investigation
is this going to affect my flight at all?
Nothing, miss, nothing would happen, okay? Nothing would happen.
All right.
Now, the investigation
I'm not
started
missing that flight.
When we found an abandoned car. Okay, can I go ahead now?
Yes, of course, yes.
Now, before I proceed with your case papers, I want you to notify that these lines have been recorded. So do not interrupt me in between. Once I complete my part, I will give you a fair enough chance. You are speaking with Officer Eric Boston from the investigation team of Social Security. Now, Ms. Fisher.
Boston?
The investigation started. We are from the investigation team of Social
Boston?
Security. Eric Boston. Yes, Eric
Oh,
Boston. I'm not from Boston now.
You're not from Boston? Okay. Was your family from Boston
No.
originally?
No.
Okay.
No.
All right.
No. The investigation started when we found an abandoned car in the south
I've
border
been
of the
into
Texas.
Boston a couple of times.
The car
It's a nice
contained
city.
some blood and drugs.
It's very old.
Should I complete my part, miss? Should
Oh,
I complete
yes.
my part?
Yes.
Do not interrupt me in between, okay?
Okay. All right. Sorry.
Now, there were thousands of dollars has been wired from that bank account, and there were several bank accounts open under your name, such as Chase Bank, Bank of America, and there is a case against you for drug
Chase Bank.
trafficking and money laundering. Now, let us know. Do you have any questions regarding this case? Because we have found a rented car under your name. In that car, we have found some drugs. We have found some documentations under your name. There were 7 to 8 bank accounts
sorry, I don't
open
really
under your
understand
name,
what's
and
going on.
thousands of dollars has been wired.
I don't know anything about any of what you're talking about. That's all. That could all
Okay,
be.
first of all,
That could all be Chinese for all I know. I don't know what you mean.
So, do you suspect anyone who can use your identity, miss?
Suspect anybody like in a like some sort of thriller movie? I don't know what you mean. What should I suspect somebody for? I do suspect some
Do you
people.
suspect anyone? Yes, who can use your identity?
I suspect that the mailman is walking across the lawn when he comes to deliver the mail, but I can never catch him because I see the footprints, and that's. I mean,
And have you ever disclosed your personal information on internet?
what sort of information? Like I've given people
Like your credit card number,
like
debit
my
card number, or your
my
social number. to that-
ICQ handle. I've given them my ICQ handle before, but other than that, I don't know
Because,
really
miss,
about
I will
the
let you
internet.
know.
My
because,
nephew was
miss,
on the ICQ.
Because, miss, I will let you know. Now listen to me. In this regard, we have checked your past records, and we found out that your banking
How long
contained
did you
genuine
go
records.
back? Goodness.
And your social have
That's a lot of records.
No, that's the only reason. That's the only reason we check. That's the only reason we try to reach you before you face any
check
legal
the-
consequences.
I've been
so if you agree
audited
to help the
17
Department of the
times in my
Treasury
life.
in this case, then only we can.
Can I make a complaint about
can
that?
I complete my part?
Well, of course you can, dear. I'm just saying.
you
Can I
dumb?
make a complaint? Can I make a complaint about being audited 17 times in my life? It's a little bit ridiculous.
Right now, let me complete my part. I would give you a fair enough chance to speak, okay?
All right. Goodness, you're getting all worked up. All right, continue.
Now, so in this regards, we have checked your
can
past
finish
records, and
your
we found
part,
out that
and
your
I'll
banking
begin mine.
contained. Okay.
Yes.
Now, what are your intentions, miss? Are you willing to cooperate with us so that we can go ahead and find out the real culprit, whoever is trying to misuse your social number?
Well, yes. I mean, I certainly want to end all of these escapades of fraudulent activities. Yes,
Okay.
of course.
Now, what I'm going to do, miss, I'm just going to fill a form for you.
Like, am I
That is an asset
personally
verification
responsible for
form.
any of this financial? Like, is there anything owed?
No,
like,
nothing,
do I
miss.
owe anything?
Nothing, miss.
Goodness,
nothing,
because I would
nothing,
have to
miss.
figure
nothing,
out
okay,
something how
nothing.
to. All right, okay. As long as nothing is going to be, personally
miss,
held
what
liable for.
now,
I don't
listen,
want to be
listen,
paying any
listen,
debts.
listen.
Yes, I'm listening.
Hello. Now,
Yes.
miss, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to fill a form for you. That is an asset verification form. I'm just going to
It's
ask
a
you
what?
a few questions regarding
What
your
form
assets.
did you say?
Because we need.
I didn't.
It's an
I didn't
asset
hear you.
verification form.
Asset.
It's an asset verification form.
Asset
Yes,
verification.
asset verification.
Okay,
Yes.
asset.
Form.
So
In
it
that form,
verifies. Does
I'm
it
just going
verify
to ask you a
assets?
few questions, okay?
It verifies the asset.
I'm just going to ask you a few questions. Listen, I'm just going to ask you a few
Okay.
questions regarding your
What
assets. Okay?
questions
Now,
about what? What
have you
sort
ever
of
been to the
questions?
state of San Antonio, Texas before? Have you ever been to
I
the
think
state
I
of
was
Texas
down there
before?
for.
San Antonio,
I think I was
Texas
there
before?
for. I think I was there for a rodeo many years ago. Yeah.
Now, the
Many
house
years
which you are
ago,
living
though,
is
and that
your
was
own
when
house,
that was
it's
when
rented house?
my husband was still alive, and
Listen,
he would drive on
listen,
the long drives because
listen.
I didn't like driving on the
अरे तेरी
highways.
बहन की चूत सुन. Miss,
Yes.
the house which you are living, it's your own house or it's a rented house?
Well, I own it. Yes, it's rented as well.
Do you have a car under your name?
No, it's under my garage.
Do you have a car under your name?
Under my name. Well, I mean it's.
Yes. Do you have a car?
Well, it's sort of under my name. The title is, but the insurance is not. So that's kind of a tricky question.
Okay. So now, what type of driving license do you hold? You hold a regular one or you hold a commercial?
I hold the revoked one.
Regular one?
No, revoked. My license is
Okay,
revoked.
now miss, like the culprit has opened. Okay, now the culprit has opened several bank accounts under your name. So could you verify
Several?
that which bank are you
I
banking
only
with?
have
Just the
one.
name of the bank. Just
Do I have access to these funds?
And what is the name of the bank?
It's Chase Bank. Is my
no,
bank.
I'm asking you which Chase Bank.
Yes,
And
yes.
it's a savings account or it's a checking account?
No, it's a savings savings account and a checking account, so that's sort of a trick question. You need
And
to
do
give
you hold a debit card of
another
that bank?
option. But no, I write checks.
Do you have a debit card?
No, as I said,
Do you
I
have a
write
debit
checks.
card?
No, as I said, I write checks. How many times do I have to say it?
Do you
I
have a credit
I
card?
pay all of my bill. I have a credit card. Yes, that's what I use.
Okay, from the same bank?
No, it's a Capital One. So what I do is I'll do online banking, and I'll pay the Capital One people with the online bank.
Okay, do you hold
So
any
if I need
401k
to
plan or
purchase
IRA
something
plan or
small
any
enough
investment?
that I don't want to write a check, then I can put it on the credit card, and then I just
Miss?
pay it off.
Okay, I got that. I got that. I got that.
It's
I
kind
got
of a nice
that, man.
little circular situation
Do
with
you have a
the
401k
finances.
plan, IRA plan? A bit.
No, I don't know. I
Do you
never
hold any
really.
401k plan, IRA plan?
I never really
Listen,
got
listen.
into the all of those sort of investment portfolios, and I just put the money into
Okay, no
my
problem.
savings. So I tried to
No
get
problem,
the best
no
account
problem, no
that would
problem,
give me
no
the
problem.
best return on interest rates, because you can still make some interest off of your money if you leave it sit into an account. you
Okay,
see.
so
It's not.
So-
I
so
guess
listen,
it's not
listen, I got
as
that, I got
good
that.
as an investment, but there's
Listen,
risk.
I got that, miss. I got that,
Yes.
okay?
Okay. Yes,
I
go
got
ahead.
that. Now,
Okay,
can
Eric,
you please...
yes.
Okay, now what is the amount in your savings and checking? What is an approximate amount in your savings and checking? Just a rough
my
amount in your savings and checking?
My savings, I believe, there's probably only around 12,000 in my saving. I'm not
and your
sure of the
checking?
exact amount, of course, but my checking, there's probably around
What about your checking?
3,000, I think. What's the date today? I'm not sure if my mortgage has come out yet, so it could be plus or minus about $800 or thereabouts. I'm not sure. So around 3,000 plus or
$800 in
minus.
your checking?
No, 3,000 plus or minus 800. Because
Okay.
the bank will be taking out 800 for my mortgage. Yeah, if they already have, then it's
Okay, no problem,
probably around 2,200. If they haven't yet, then it would be around 3,000, I would say.
Okay, now, miss, I
Would
would
you like
just
me to
provide
go
this
online and
information to the
actually check to
courthouse.
get an exact amount for you? I could do that. It'd just take me a couple of moments to turn on the computer.
Okay, no problem, miss. No problem. What I can do for you is I would just get you connected to the officers from the DEA. He's from the
No,
Drug
Eric, I
Enforcement
was-
Administration, okay?
Oh,
So he's the
yeah, I have to
officer.
talk
Yes,
to
he's
somebody
the
else now?
officer who is holding your case file, okay?
But we're having
Yes,
such a
he
good
would let you know with
conversation,
each
Eric.
everything. Thank you.
Thank you very much for staying on the line. This is Senior Investigation Officer. My name is Adam Thompson. I believe I'm speaking with Elma.
Yes, Adam. Is that THOMSON? How do you spell that?
Yes.
Yes. All right.
T like Tom, H-O-M, P like Paul, S-O-N.
Thompson. Okay. There's just so many different variations.
Yeah,
of that.
Elma, I believe you had a word with one of the officer right now, and he explained to you each and everything regarding your case. So do you have any question?
Well-
Do you have any doubt right now?
Well, any doubt about what? What do you mean? No doubt about it. What do you mean?
Okay. So right now there are two cases has been registered under your name
about
regarding
it.
this is money laundering
what?
and drug.
Yes.
The two cases has been registered under your name regarding this is money laundering and drug trafficking under
Yes.
your name.
Oh my goodness.
And there's a
I'm going to
warrant
have to
under
leave
your
here in
name
a short
regarding
while,
this
too.
case.
Did he tell you that I have a flight here in
Do
a
you
little
want
while?
to
I have
resolve
to...
this case? Do
Are
you want to
listening
get
to
out
me,
your
there,
name
dipshit?
from this case?
Are you listening to me? I said that I'm going to have to leave here in a little while. I have a flight. I'm going to Bermuda.
You will get arrested. If you will get arrested, you cannot leave from here, okay?
No, I'll be able to
If
leave,
you will
I'm
not
sure.
resolve this case,
Well, I'm not going to miss my
no,
flight.
you cannot
I
leave.
will
man.
try I will help you up to
You
the point
cannot
that
leave.
I need to leave.
You cannot leave.
And I need to
If you
leave
will
in
not
about
resolve
45
this case,
minutes.
If you will not cooperate,
Well,
No,
I'm sorry.
you cannot
I'm not,
leave me.
Listen, I'm not.
you
I am
will
not,
get arrested.
Well, they're
No,
going to have
I
to
am
try
not
to.
here
Maybe
to
I'll
listen
get
to
on.
you. You have to listen to me.
Yes. Well, I have 45 minutes for you.
You have to listen to me.
I have 45 minutes
If-
for you. That's what you get.
Now, the officer
Adam,
was
listen
there
to
on the
me.
line to.
Listen to me,
You
little
told
boy.
that officer
I
that
said
you
that
have
you
a
have
2
45
hours.
minutes. 2 hours
No,
until my
you
flight.
d-
You,
no,
you,
I
you
do
need to
not
be
have a
there an
45
hour
minutes.
early. You need to be there
I
an
am going
hour
to-
early.
I am going
so
to
you have
release-
45 minutes.
No, I am going to release your arrest warrant right now,
Then
and
I'll
you will
go
get
now, and I'll
arrested
get on
for
the plane
further
now, and you
investigation.
won't be able to see me, and I'll be out of the country.
Okay, do that.
Goodness
No,
gracious,
I'm
Adam,
sending
why
the
did
cops
this
right
why
now
did this
to arrest
conversation
you.
have to go so south? Huh? Why did it have to go so south
I'm-
so quickly? Why are you hot-headed?
I'm
Why are you
sending.
such a hothead?
I'm sending.
You sound like a
I'm
narcissistic
sending
hothead.
the cops.
And I think that I'm being
I'm
discriminated
sending
against.
the officers right now to
I think that
get
I'm
you
being
arrested.
discriminated against because you obviously don't like me.
You are going to get arrested now.
No, please, Adam. All right, I will deal with you. I will get this resolved.
What you are going
Listen,
to do?
I'm going to help you, but we
Yeah,
need to
then
try
you
to
have
do
to
it
follow
quickly
the
because I need to
instructions.
go.
You have to follow the instructions. You have to
Okay,
follow
well,
the
can you
protocols.
please,
Then only
can you
it's
please then
possible to
not be
go ahead.
like Eric and
resolve
repeat
this
everything
case.
10 times then? Can you just try to do things quickly?
I am
Try
not
to
repeating.
expedite it.
I am not
Try to put it-
repeating. You have to understand.
You just
you
said
have
it
to
twice.
understand
You
what
just
I'm
contradicted
saying.
you.
I'm saying that.
You just contradicted yourself as you said,
No.
I'm not repeating, I'm not repeating. That is, in essence, in
No.
literally repeating. So stop repeating and just do the, let's get this going. I need to, let's figure this out. I don't have the time. Because if we can get this resolved, I can get on a plane, I can go enjoy Bermuda.
That's what I'm doing.
Okay, well,
You are not
do it
listening
quicker.
me what I'm saying. You have to follow the instructions. You have to follow the
You
protocols.
just said that. What's
Then
the protocols?
only
What are the
it's
instructions?
possible.
You just said that. Don't repeat.
Yeah, you have to listen to me. You have to
You
listen
said that
to
already?
me. You do not have to
You said that? You are said
do
that
not
as well?
interrupt me.
You
Do
said
not
that as well.
interrupt me.
And you said
Do
that
not
as well.
interrupt
too.
me.
You keep
I'm-
repeating
I'm
yourself.
sending
Why are
the
you
cops.
repeating?
I'm
Stop.
sending the cops
Adam,
right
stop repeating yourself. You
I'm
said that
sending
as
the
well.
cops
too.
right
Just can
now
we
to get
continue?
arrested.
Oh my goodness.
Be ready to
You
get
are
arrested.
you are so bullheaded. You are so stubborn. I bet your mother always said you stubborn little boy. I bet you she did all the time, didn't? Because you are stubborn. So do I just go get on a plane?
You're going to get arrested now.
No,
I
I
am
want
going
to
to
help.
forward
Okay.
this recording to the
Adam.
Washington D.C. courthouse.
Adam,
No, I'm not going to help you.
No, you need to because we need to find these culprits.
Hello?
Yes, I just received a call, and it told me that I needed to call this number back right away.
Okay. Thank you for calling Social Security Administration. This is Officer Nancy DeyO. How can I help you?
Well, as I said, I just received this call.
Okay. Did you receive any case ID or the reference number?
No. It told me that I needed to basically drop everything and call this number back right away.
Okay. May I know your first and your last name?
My name is Elma Fisher.
Sorry? Can
Elma
you repeat
Fisher.
again?
Yes, E-L-M-A is
Can
my
you just-
first name. Elma.
E-L?
M-A.
Okay. And your last name?
Last name Fisher. F-I-S-H-E-R.
Okay. Can you
It sounded
verify
pretty
me your date of birth?
important. My what, sorry?
Your date of birth.
Yes, it's April 1st, 1959.
April 1st, 1959.
Yes.
Okay, can you verify me your zip code?
24701 in Bluefield, West Virginia.
2401
701.
701. Okay.
Oh, yeah, yes.
701. Okay, ma'am. Just hold on. Let me pull up a
Hello?
file from my system.
Yes.
Hello?
Yes.
Just hold on, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, ma'am. Can you verify me your social security number? Because I am unable to find your case file. So I need your social security number.
It's 23525
Okay.
1015.
Okay. Okay, just hold on, okay?
Yeah, yes, of course.
Okay.
Yeah.
This call was regarding your social security number, which has been found suspicious for some fraudulent activities. That's the reason
Suspicious.
you have received a call from Social Security so that we can inform you regarding those fraudulent activities. So, ma'am, can you just do one thing? Can you just grab
Do
a
one
pen
thing?
and a piece of paper in your hand so that I can provide you some more primary information regarding this call?
Oh, okay. Yes, I can do that. Yes, of course.
Yeah. Once you're
okay,
ready,
I
let
have
me know, okay?
I have, okay, in my hands, in my left hand, I have a paper, and then in my right hand, I have a pencil.
Okay. Now, note down your case
wait a minute.
ID number.
I'm left-handed. Just 1 second.
Okay. Take your time.
Okay, now I have paper in my right hand, pencil in my left hand.
Okay. Now, ma'am, just note down your case ID number.
Well, can I put the paper down to write on, or do I have to keep
No.
it in my...
You have to note down your case ID number.
But to do that,
Your
I would
case
have to put
ID
the paper
number.
down, and I wouldn't have it. I wouldn't be holding it anymore. So I put it down, and I write on it. What do you want me to write?
D as in Delta, D as in Delta,
D, yes.
C as in Charlie,
E as in Charlie.
4010.
3090.
No, it's 4010.
Okay.
Now, note down your warrant ID number. It's C as in Charlie, A as in Alpha,
I'm going to be able to issue warrants.
C as in Charlie, A as in Alpha,
Am I being deputized? 658. I'm being deputized? 81. Am I going to be able to arrest people?
And ma'am, first note down. I'll explain you each and everything, okay?
Yes, I'm writing it all down.
Note down.
I don't have the paper in my hands anymore, though. Your badge number? You're an officer as well?
2727.
So will I be working with you? 2710.
197.
197. Okay. And where's your office at?
And
will I be working in that office?
My name is Nancy Berhill.
Nancy. How do you spell your last name, Nancy?
It's Berryhill. Berhill.
All right. Okay.
Hello.
Yes, okay, I was just writing
now,
it down.
I'm going to explain you the fraudulent activities that has been going on in your
do we
social
investigate
security
these?
number.
What is the warrant thing all about? I don't understand that. Does that give me any powers like an officer?
Just hold on. Listen to me, okay?
Does it give? No, I'm asking.
Listen to me very
does it?
Carefully.
Yeah, but what the warrant ID number? What can I do with that? Does this grant me any powers or anything?
Ma'am,
I'm not
just
sure.
listen to me first,
Okay, yes, I'm listening. Yeah.
Okay, so listen to me very carefully. Do not interrupt me while I'm speaking.
Okay,
I'll give you fair enough chance to ask out or any queries once I have completed
That's the thing.
my part.
I always have a lot of questions.
Yeah, but now listen to me, okay?
My daddy used to tell me I asked way too many questions.
So, as I told you that, we found some fraudulent activities going on in your social
Yes, you were
security
saying something
number.
about that. I'm unsure what that means though.
Ma'am, just listen to me, okay, first?
Yes,
I'll
okay.
give you fair enough chance to speak, okay?
All right.
The investigation started when we found an abandoned car, Toyota Corolla, with some drug and blood traces inside it. After investigating,
My car is a
we found
Chrysler
that the car
Sebring.
was rented. After investigating, the car was rented under your name using your social security number. We also found 2 addresses registered under your social security number. One of them was raided by the U.S. Marshal, and they recovered 22 pounds of cocaine and documentation. Some several bank accounts like debit card, credit card that are also registered
Who is
and
this?
operated under your social security number. All the paperwork was having
Who's
your
doing all
name
of
on
this?
it. Ma'am, first listen to me, okay? I'll explain.
I'm just
each and
I'm asking who
everything.
you're telling me about a whole bunch of things, and I
I'll
just
give you
wondered
chance.
who's doing it.
Someone is doing that, okay? I don't
Yeah,
know.
so
It
do you
might
know who
be
it is?
from your family.
Oh goodness, no.
We are
no.
finding it out, okay?
The only family I have is my nephew Jesse, my niece Erica, and my sister
now
Michelle.
Listen to me. Okay, now listen to me. All the paperwork was having your name on it, and thousands of dollars have been transferred to different countries like Mexico, Colombia, illegally.
Mexican?
That's the reason Social Security Administration
They're
has
sending it
filed
to
a case
Mexican?
against your name for drug trafficking as well as money laundering. Now, as these charges are against your social security number, we got an order from the U.S. Treasury to suspend your social security number right away. And if we do
I
so,
don't
all the
understand
things
why how it can be going to the Mexican. Because I don't understand
you
that.
each and everything. Just
Like I
listen
thought
to me
that
first.
Trump took care of all of that, all of the border things.
Listen, all the things which are linked up with your social security number, like your properties, vehicles, your debit card, credit card, your bank
number
account,
going to
and everything will
to
be seized
Mexican,
and
or I
seized by
don't-
government for an unknown period of time. That's the reason to try to reach you out before you face an legal consecution. So, do you have
legal
any knowledge about this
legal
fraud
execution.
activity? Do
There's
you
going to
have
be
any
a
knowledge
legal
about this
execution.
fraudulent activity?
What did you just say? Oh my goodness. Okay, what are you
Legal
asking?
Constitution.
A legal
So, do you have any knowledge?
legal constitution?
Do you have it?
Any knowledge
now,
of what?
ma'am, listen to me, ma'am. First, listen to me, okay?
What? Knowledge of what?
So, do you have any knowledge about these fraudulent activities?
Yes, you just told me about them. Just
Okay.
moments ago.
Apart from you, who else knows your social security number?
You.
Okay, me, myself, okay? And you know, right?
Me,
and no one
yes.
else knows your social security number?
Well, Uncle Sam does, of
Okay.
course.
Have you ever lost any kind of your documentation in the past, like your driving license, state ID, debit card, credit card, social security card, or anything?
Well, you would know that. I just recently lost my social security number card, and you should be looking at the replacement application. I've already filled it out and sent it in.
Okay. Have
You
you
should be
ever
able to
used your
look.
social
I would like
security
to
number?
see if you could. Maybe you could send me somewhere to look into that after we're done here, because that's getting. It's been about 3 weeks now.
Okay, ma'am. Have you ever used your social security number on any website?
I lost the
Loan
card
job?
when I was out at a. I was out at a restaurant, a night restaurant, and I lost it. Yes.
Okay, no problem. So now, at the point of this time, you are the prime suspect of this case because your name and your social security number has been used to this fraudulent activities. That's the reason your name is charged up with these 2 allegations, drug trafficking as well as money laundering. And there are also have been another warrant issue.
No, it wasn't drug trafficking. I bought a little dime bag when we were out at the
that's
night
the reason
night
we
restaurant.
are informing you that someone is
was
using
only
your information.
It was only a little bit of
and someone is-
cocaine. I wasn't selling anything.
Okay, no problem. Just calm down. These guys are just helping you out, so do not
my
worry
goodness.
about it. Okay.
I'm being
Now, if
charged
you
for that.
agree to
How?
help the-
Where's the evidence for this? There's no. I wasn't caught with anything.
Ma'am.
How do you even
now,
know this?
If you agree to help the U.S. Treasury
How do you
Department
even know about
and the
this?
Social Security Administration to find that person who has been misusing your information toward this fraudulent
Misusing
activity,
my information.
then we will be able to help you to clear the charges from your name and your
So
Social
this
Security number.
this has nothing to do with my
are you
cocaine use
going
at the club.
So, ma'am, listen to me first, okay? So, are you
Seems
going
like
to
you're not
cooperate with
listening
the
to me at
Social
all, and it's very frustrating.
So, are you going to cooperate with Social Security Administration and the U.S. Treasury Department to find that person who has misused your
Yes,
information?
goodness, all right, yeah, okay, whatever, yeah.
Okay, so, okay, just hold on. Let me connect a call to my senior investigation officer. He
All
or
right,
she
you do
is going to
that.
explain you more
He
about
or
this
she.
case.
All right. And I suppose I'm
Okay,
going to have
but
to tell them
before
my name and
transferring the
everything.
call- No. Listen to me now. But before transferring the call, let me fill an asset validation form, which
Can I
I
fill
have
your
to forward
asset?
it to the senior investigation officer. Now I'm going to ask you some few general questions regarding this case
I'd like to
to
fill
verify
your
the
asset.
fake assets and the real assets. So try to be very clear, okay?
Yes.
Okay. So how many addresses are registered under your name?
Oh, goodness, well, just the one. Technically 2. I own my nephew's
Okay.
home as well, but he rents it.
Okay, how many vehicles are registered under your name?
Just one, a Chrysler Sebring.
One. It's your own car or
Yes,
someone else?
it's my vehicle.
Okay, how many properties are registered under your name?
Are we just the 2, as I already answered?
Okay, it's your own house or it's your...
I
are
just
you
answered
renting
this.
that?
Yes, I own 2. Oh my goodness, what a dipshit! I
Okay.
told you I own 2 homes. My nephew's, the one he lives in, and my home. That would be 2
no
properties
problem.
that I own.
Okay, apart from all these 20 bank accounts,
20
what
bank
is the
accounts.
actual
What bank? I don't have
you
20
are
bank
banking
accounts.
with?
What are you going on about? 20 bank accounts.
So, ma'am, how many bank accounts do you have?
I have 1 bank account. What sort of question is
what
that?
is the name of your bank?
It's Chase Bank.
Chase Bank.
Chase.
Chase.
Yes.
CS?
Chase. CHASE. Yeah. Chase Bank, one of the largest banks in the nation. Yeah, that one.
Okay.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay, ma'am, what
Sorry,
sort
it's
of
not
account
ECC.
you are having in this bank? Checking or saving? Do you have a checking account or a saving account?
I have a savings account.
You have savings account, right?
Yes.
Okay. Hello?
Yes, yes.
Okay, how many credit cards do you have registered under your name?
I have a Capital One credit card.
Capital?
Capital One.
Okay, you're having Capital One card, right?
Yes, yes, yeah.
Okay, no problem. Do you have any investment with your bank?
Not with Chase Bank. I do have something that was through my employer with Goldman Sachs. I have no.
You don't have any investment.
I don't.
Right?
I don't have any idea about how much is contained within it, but I know there is a portfolio there under my name.
Okay. Have you? Do you have any retirement like?
Well, that would be my retirement.
401k?
No 401k.
Do you have? You don't have, right?
I just have investments for my retirement.
Okay. How much cash do you
Personal
have
investments.
right now with you?
How many? What, sorry?
How much cash do you have with you
I
right now?
don't have any cash. No, I don't like money. It's dirty.
Okay, just
You know
hold
how many
on,
people
ma'am.
put that right next to their butts? They put their money right next to their butts and into their crotches, and that's disgusting. You know, when I was at the club, you know where I put most of my $1 bills? Yeah, inside the underwear of a gentleman. So I know where that money has been.
Oh,
Yes.
okay, no problem, ma'am. Just hold on. Let me connect the call to my senior investigation officer. He or she is going to explain you more about it, okay?
All right, thank you, dear.
I believe I'm speaking to Alma Fisher, right?
Yes, this is Alma Fisher, yes.
Okay, so Alma, your line has been connected to the senior investigation officer. My name is David Collins. So I want you to grab a piece of paper and a pen with you, so you can write down my name and my badge ID before we start with this investigation.
I'm 2 steps
okay?
ahead of you there, dipshit. I'm 2 steps ahead of you.
That's good.
I'm just sharpening my pencil
Good.
because I'm old school like that. I don't use pens. I use pencils.
Okay, no problem.
I just have to sharpen it, though.
Let me know once you are done, okay?
Yeah, yes, I'm just sharpening.
Yes.
All right, okay. David
Okay.
Collins. Is that with 2 L's?
So, yes, with 2 L.
Collins, all right.
And I want you to write down my badge ID. My
Your
badge
badge
ID
ID,
is
yes.
number 2.
2.
Badge ID.
Oh, I thought you said
2,
batch ID.
3,
Okay, 2, 3,
5, 1, 4.
5, 1, 4.
That is right.
All right.
So now, Alma, I believe that my officer, she explained to you about the situation and about the arrest warrant on your name, as there are the suspicious and criminal activities. What's going on? Correct?
She didn't explain the arrest warrant ID number thing. I was unsure what kind of powers that gives me. Am I an officer now? I don't understand.
No.
It. I was
No,
trying
right
to see
now
if,
there
if
is an
they're-
arrest
like if I
warrant.
because there's some people that I know that they're partaking in criminal activity. With this number, am I able to issue a warrant for their arrest?
No. Right now
she
there is
didn't
an
explain
arrest
it to
warrant
me.
issued on
She
your
didn't
name.
explain it to
I will
me.
explain you that.
Yeah,
I
thought that maybe
okay?
that I could because I've been watching them out my window and I'm sure that something's going on in that home and I'd like to be able to just go over and arrest them. And so am I able to do that with this number? I'm not sure. She didn't explain it to me. I tried to ask her, but she didn't.
Okay, I will explain you that. Okay, right
yes.
now there is an illegal activities. What is going
Yes, I
on
know,
with
right
your
across the
identity
street,
as we have found.
Oh my
Listen
goodness!
to
Do
me
you
now.
think
Listen
it
to me
could have
now.
been them across the street that did this? I'm sure
It's been
I
going
mean, if
on
there's
in
any
state
ki-
of
any kind of
Texas.
well, I'm in West Virginia. These
It's
are
in
West Virginians.
Texas.
They just
Yes,
moved here
you are in
about
West
a
Virginia.
month ago, so I don't know where they moved from. Maybe they're like following me here or something. I don't know. I mean,
Might
I
be.
watch them
It seems like
because they're quite active for people that don't look like they work. You know what I mean? Like they don't look like they work, but they drive in Mercedes Benz, as I seen one there one day, and a BMW. I mean, you need to have a job to be able to afford these kind of cars. I can't afford it. I can't even afford one of those cars. I worked all my life.
Okay, now listen to me. Do not talk in between while I'm giving you the information about this case.
Well, she said the same
You
thing,
need
but
to
then
understand
it
this
just got into a
situation,
case
okay?
of where that I didn't understand anything that was going on because I couldn't ask a question.
I will
but-
make you understand everything, okay?
Okay, if you try to
I
make me
will
understand.
make
If
you
if I have a
understand the
question, I
thing.
mean, I have to
Yeah.
ask it. So, I mean, this is a pretty
If you have a
important,
questions,
it's pretty
if you have a
important
questions,
subject.
you need to park it aside. Once I'm done, then
Park it
ask
where?
me. I will
mean, there's
answer
no
all your
parking along the
questions,
streets
okay?
here. It's on both sides, and especially now with the the extra weather. Yes, they don't allow the parking on the streets here. So can you continue?
Miss, can you hear me
Yes.
now?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay.
Continue.
So now, do you want me to explain
She didn't
you
really
about
explain
the
anything,
situation?
so yes, I need you to explain it. I don't just want you to. I need you to because I don't know anything really what's going on. So can you explain, please?
Okay.
I mean, she was a
Are
lovely
you
person,
there?
but she just didn't. She didn't explain it very well. That's all.
Miss, do you want to know about this case?
That's
or
what I'm
no?
asking you, dipshit.
Or
I
do you
said,
want to
can you
get
please
arrested?
explain? Can you please explain? That's
Then
what
why
I'm
are you
asking you.
speaking in between, miss? Just keep
I'm
quiet
not. You,
while
you
I'm
keep
talking.
going on.
Don't
You
talk
keep going
in
on
between,
hold
okay?
or something. You keep going on hold, and I'm sitting here by myself, and I don't know what's going on. So, yes, please explain. Go
Miss,
ahead.
miss, now keep quiet.
Okay,
now
you go ahead
keep
now. You talk.
quiet.
Now it's your turn
Don't
to talk.
speak a little word, okay?
Okay, you continue now. It's your turn.
Until I say you don't speak in
Please,
between.
can you just continue?
Yes.
That's all that I'm asking.
So I'm going to give you the information about this case now, what is going on. We have found your identity, your informations in state of Texas with some criminal activities like money laundering and drug trafficking, okay? Where we have found an abandoned car in the south borders of Texas. Make and model of the car was Toyota Corolla, and that car was found abandoned, and inside the car when the local sheriff department investigated on this car, inside the car they found some drugs and blood
investigated on it?
residues. I investigated on that car. I
You
myself, I went there near to
You
the
went
south
there?
borders and I investigated that car, okay? Now
Yes,
listen to
okay.
me. And during
What model
investigation
was it,
we
you say?
found that that car was, during investigation we found that this car was rented on your name with your information. And even we have found two properties what was linked on your identity, and that property was considered on your name according to this case. And now one of the address what we have found in the Rowlett city near to the south borders, US Marshals and the team, they have just raided to that address, and inside the residence they have found huge pounds of cocaine. Even they found some financial documents of banks, which is Bank of America, US Bank,
Is there any
Citibank,
Chase
Chase
Bank? Because,
Bank, Wells
oh my goodness, I
Fargo.
have a Chase Bank.
More than a
Should I call my
yes,
bank and
we have found more than
see if there's any
Chup,
problems?
Sunmeri. We have found more than a 15 to 20 bank accounts. What was
50?
linked
No,
on your
they're
name
not. I
on
only
your
have the
current
one.
social number? Yes, you have only one bank account, that is with
Well,
Chase. No other
is this
bank
going to
account
help
belongs to
my
you, right?
credit score? This could possibly help me, actually, in the end. But
Miss,
none of those accounts are
Miss.
mine. I only have one
Do
at
you want
Chase
to
Bank.
resolve this case, Miss? Do you want
I
want
want
me to
to-
cancel your arrest warrant, or do you want me to send the cops to arrest
I
you?
want to find these culprits and string them up by the balls is what I want to do.
What?
I want to find out who is responsible and string them up by the balls using my name. Goodness.
Yes, we will find out them, but before that we need to take you out of this case, because right now there is an arrest warrant issued on your name, and we are going to suspend your social
when
security
you do
number.
find them,
And-
could you perhaps maybe let me into the cell with them for maybe 20 minutes and you can turn off the cameras? Because Elma...
What you are going
has-
to do with them?
Oh, goodness. Yes. They want to use my name,
What
do
you will
they?
do with them?
I will show them. Goodness gracious.
If I put you in a cell with them for next 20 minutes, and
Well,
I off
I
all the
can't.
lights, what you will do with them?
I'll just say that it will be. I'll get to. It'll be. It'll be entertaining for me. I can't say over a recorded line, but yeah, no. I know you couldn't do that, but I certainly would love it. Using my name.
I will do that.
Goodness gracious.
I will do that. I will put you in a
you'll
cell
let me?
with them for
Oh,
next
my
20 minutes.
goodness.
I will do
that
that
would
for
be-
you.
Just don't look in my purse when I
If
go
you have
into
your
the cell,
bodyguards,
okay?
you can take your
Just-
bodyguards into the cell with
Just
you.
don't look in my purse is all that I ask. I'll go
I
into
will
the
put
cell
you
with
in a
my
cell
purse.
with them
You
for
don't look
20
into
minutes.
my purse, and that's all.
And I will just turn off all the lights, okay?
I will empty out
anything
my
you want with
I
them.
will empty out my nightstand and I'll bring that in with me. There's some 18 inches in there.
Okay.
All
Then
so,
what?
Yes, I'm not going to get graphic with it. Goodness, it's all a joke anyway. How are we going to catch these little buggers anyway?
Elma, what is your address? Verify your address.
It's 53 East Edgewood Avenue,
Okay.
Bluefield, West Virginia, 24701.
You are from West Virginia, right?
Yes.
Hold on the line. Do not disconnect the line. I'm going to call the cops and I'm going to save you from this. And I will just ask the cops to just put you in a cell once we find the real culprit, okay? Hold on the line with me, okay?
They're not going to do that.
Social Security Administration, how can I help you?
Yes, I just received a call and it told me to call you right away.
Yeah, did you receive any reference number or case ID number?
No, it didn't say anything like that. It was a recording.
Okay, not an issue, ma'am. Can I have your first and last name so I can pull up your case file and I can give you all information about your case which is going under your socials right now?
Yes, my first name is Jabba, Jabba.
Okay, and what is your last name?
Hutt, Hutt.
So, Miss Hutt, in front of me there are 5 cases under your same name. So, can I have your last 4 digits of your social?
Well, my middle name is
confirm your case file?
My middle name is The.
Can I have your... Okay, I'm not asking for your middle name. I'm asking for your last 4 digits of your socials, ma'am. So I can confirm your case file.
Yeah, it's
1015. And everything.
But there's only one Jabba the Hutt.
Okay.
Yes, it's 1015. Yes.
Okay, so Ms. Java, this call was regarding your social security number, which has been found suspicious for some fraudulent activities. That's the reason you receive a call from Social Security so that we can inform you regarding those fraudulent activities.
Yes, sir.
So can you grab a pen and paper? Ms. Java, can you grab a pen and paper?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I got one.
So can you grab a pen and paper so that you can note down some information regarding this call?
Misawuka Saka, yes, I got one right now.
Once you're ready, let me know.
Yes, I'm ready now.
Okay, Ms. Java?
Yes.
Just write down my name. My name is Gavin Miller.
What is it?
My name is Gavin Miller.
Kevin Miller. Okay.
And my federal badge ID number is SSA.
SSA.
My federal badge ID number is
Your
SSA 1567.
1567.
57.
Okay. 1567.
Yeah. And your case ID number is DC. It's Delta Charlie.
Yes.
7516.
All right, yes.
Is that clear, Ms. Java?
Yes, that's clear.
Ms. Java, now I'm going to explain you the fraudulent activities that have
Can you not, I don't know what you're doing with your microphone. You're putting your hand over it like this or something. I don't know what you're doing, but please don't do that. I can't hear you properly.
I'm Ms. Java, now I'm going to explain you the fraudulent activities that has been going on under your social security number. So listen to me very carefully and don't interrupt me while I'm speaking. I will give you a fair enough chance to speak. Is that clear, Ms. Java?
Yes.
So, Ms. Java, as I told you that we found some fraudulent activities going on under your social security number. The investigation started when we found an abandoned car, 2009 Toyota Corolla with some drugs and blood traces inside it.
I think
After investigating, we found that
that has to be something to do with Han
very
Solo.
Carefully, I'm reading your case file.
That's something to do with Han
Reading
Solo,
your
and
case
I
file,
tried
Ms.
to get that all sorted away, but he's very elusive. I got one of the best trackers basically in the universe to go after him, but I just can't find him. I'll get him one day.
I said you, Ms. Java.
Yes.
Before I said you that don't interrupt me while I'm speaking.
No.
Is that clear?
I would. Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
So, okay.
But I did put a contract out for Solo, so it shouldn't happen anymore, anyways.
Okay, Ms. Java,
I don't think he's going to have time to do all these crimes.
Number?
You know what they mean. You know what they say. If you don't have the time, don't do the crime. Well, he doesn't have the time.
Just try and understand. This is the Social Security Administration.
The social? Yes.
And under your name there are 2 cases, like one for money laundering and one for drug trafficking.
Oh, I'm into a lot more than that.
One few question, like apart from you, who else knows your social security number?
Probably half of the criminals in this sector.
Okay, not an issue. Ms. Java, have you ever lost any kind of documentation in past, like your social security card or debit card, credit card, or anything?
Of course, yes. It gets stolen all the time. I mean, it's
okay.
I live with ruffians and everything, so.
Okay. Okay, Ms. Java, have you used your social security number on any unknown website for loans or payments or any another transaction?
I tried to use it for everything that I could. I tried taking out as many loans that I could. I tried to open up as many bank accounts as I could. I tried to do everything that I could with it.
Okay.
Until they
Not an issue, Ms.
stopped me.
Java.
And then they
Ms.
stopped
Java,
me and took it away.
At this point of this time, you are the prime suspect of this case because your name and your social security number.
I abuse my name and social. I abuse it all the time.
That is the reason.
Like that's the thing.
That is the reason.
I don't even care about my social security. Doesn't matter.
Ms. Java, that is the reason your name is charged with these two allegations.
Hey, I tried to have somebody killed.
Just try and understand. I will explain you each and everything. Just give me a moment. Ms. Java, now if you are agreed to help the U.S. Treasury Department and the Social Security Administration to found that person who has been misusing your information towards the fraudulent activities, then only we will be able to help you out to clear these charges from your name and your social security number. So are you going to cooperate with Social Security Administration and U.S. Treasury? Yes or no?
Yes, definitely. Jabba the Hutt will cooperate 100%.
Okay, Ms. Java, hold the line and let me connect your call to Senior Investigating Officer. He will going to explain you more about this case. Is it clear, Ms. Java?
Yes.
But before transferring the call, I have to fill up the asset verification form, which I have to forward to my Senior Investigating Officer. Now I am going to ask you some few general questions regarding this case to verify the fake assets and the real assets. So try to be very clear from your end. Is that clear, Ms. Java?
Yes.
So, okay, my first question is how many addresses are registered under your name?
On Earth or elsewhere?
Sorry?
On Earth or elsewhere? Just on Earth?
How many addresses do you have registered under your name?
Like here on terra firma or where? Where do you mean? Which resident? Like you mean like in America?
Yeah, in America.
Okay, well I just have this one. It's my little home away from home.
Please tell me your address. Can you please confirm your address, please?
Wouldn't you have that there? It's 53 Edgewood Avenue.
Okay, just hold the line.
Yes.
And Miss Java, how many cars do you have registered under your name?
Like ones with wheels or
What's
other
the
ones?
make and model?
No, which kind of vehicles? Like a car with wheels?
Like how many cars do you have registered under your name?
Yeah, I'm asking. Do you mean the kind with wheels?
Yes.
Oh, well, no, I don't have any of those kind.
Okay, you don't have a car?
No, not one with wheels.
Okay, Miss Java.
Yes.
And what is the actual bank you are banking with?
Well, I have a bank with the Interstellar Bank of Rigel.
Bank of?
The Interstellar Bank of Rigel.
Okay, Miss Java.
Yes.
And was there is that saving account or is that credit account?
It has a
is that saving account or checking account?
Well, it has liquid newtonium in it, but I'm not sure what the exchange rate is.
Okay, Miss Java. How many credit cards do you have?
Like credit cards for the Crystal Exchange, or like credit for the Crystal Exchange network, or which are you referring to? What kind do you mean?
How many credit cards do you use? Like how many credit cards do you have from?
Do you mean for celestial debits or what? Or terrestrial debits?
I'm asking
celestial
you
or terrestrial?
How many credit cards and how many?
Yes, but I'm unsure which ones you're referring to. Do you mean the crystalline network ones, or for the celestial transactions, or do you mean like the terrestrial ones for like the commercial transactions?
That commercial one.
Commercial ones. Yes, I
have.
Yes, I have a red onyx. Oh no, that's the crystalline network. Sorry. No, I don't have one of those. No, I don't have a commercial.
Okay.
Terrestrial one.
You don't have any credit card or debit card with you right now.
Well, not one of those. Not one of those. Not one of those kinds. Not like the terrestrial commercial ones. I have a crystalline celestial one.
Okay, not an issue. And you told me that you
I don't know what the exchange rate is. I don't know if the systems are compatible or not.
Just listen to me, Miss Java.
Yes.
Just want to confirm me that you have a account in your Bank of Rigel. Is that correct?
Bank of Rigel, yes. It's 23,000 liters of liquid neutronium.
Okay. And was there limit balance in your account?
Well, I mean, as fast as they can pump the liquid neutronium out. I mean, but you have to get to Rigel, so it's a little bit of a. I mean, that star system is about 3 weeks away.
Okay. So do you have any investment with your bank?
What, investment on Earth? No, goodness. No.
Okay.
But
do you have
why would I invest in Earth?
401k plan? do you have 401k plan or 403b plan?
No, I have a 32.6 quadrillion plan. I don't know if it's much more complete and robust than the. What did you say? 401,000? I don't know what that is. I don't know. I don't have that anyway.
Okay.
Not that version. I don't know if mine is.
Miss Java, my last question is, how much cash do you have with you right now?
What do you mean by cash? Do you mean like these neutronium nuggets or?
Yes.
No, I have probably 200 neutronium nuggets. I don't know what the exchange rate is here on Earth. I mean, even one would probably change your planet forever, but I don't know.
Okay.
It's probably worth a couple billion. Couple billion. What do you call yours things? Dollars?
I'm going. Just be online, Miss Java. Just be online. Just be
online.
I'm going to transfer the call to my senior head officer, and he will going to explain you more about this case. Is that
Should
clear,
I do a
Ms.
conversion? Should I convert my
No.
currency into dollars to tell you what I have?
No. Just hold the line. My senior
I'm really
investigating
unsure.
officer
I can try to
explain you
contact
each and
somebody.
everything.
I'll try to contact
Just
somebody.
hold the
and see
line for
what's,
next 20 seconds.
Neutronium nuggets are
next 20
pretty.
seconds,
I don't
Java.
even know if your kind has been able to replicate them yet. But yes.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, Miss Java.
Yes.
Just be online.
Is this
Just be
still
online.
Kevin?
Just be online.
Yes. Hello.
Hello. Yes, Miss. Is this Miss Jabba?
Yes. Jabba the Hutt.
Hi, Miss. Hi. This is Senior Officer Ray Jackson with the batch number IRM 1786. How are you?
I'm not doing too bad, I guess, for this balmy day on Earth.
All right. Nice to hear you. So now, Miss, what is your intention? Do you want to resolve the matter, or what you want to do?
Yes,
You want
of
to go
course.
ahead or fight?
I'm not exactly sure what the matter is, but I'm always up for a challenge, if you will. Hello?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. Why do you keep muting the... I don't like that. It makes me feel like you're hung up, and I just want to hang up as well.
No. We have not hung up the line, okay? So now just let me know one thing, what you want to do. You want to go ahead and resolve the matter and protect the bank account which is on your name?
I don't know about dissolving it, but...
you don't want to resolve, right, ma'am?
No, I do want to. I do want to resolve it, yes.
So, ma'am, if you want to go ahead and resolve the matter, there are some rules and procedures which you have to follow, okay? So I will be going ahead and helping you with the procedure step by step, okay? So what you have to do is that, just give me a couple of moments, I'll do it for you.
Do what? I think he hung up.
No, ma'am, I'm here. I'm just going ahead and checking your asset permits. Just be on hold. Just give me a couple of moments.
Okay,
Can I put your call on hold for next 10
me
seconds?
on mute. No, don't put me on mute.
No, I'm not putting you on a mute. My system is generating
I
that
don't
manner.
like it.
That's fine. Oh.
I don't like it.
No, not a problem. Just give me a moment.
Yes. He hung up again. God, where's...
I am here, ma'am.
Okay. Yeah, really hung up this time.
Hello?
Hello? Yes, I got a call. It said to call back immediately.
When did you receive that call?
It was just not too long ago.
Okay, did you receive any case ID or reference number?
No. It's
Okay,
just the number.
just help me out with your first... Hello?
Yes.
Miss, can you help me out with your first and last name so I can go ahead and pull out your details in front of me?
Yes, my first name is Vi, V-Y-E.
V-Y-E?
Yes.
Okay, and
What
what
was
is
your
your
name,
last
dear?
name? My name is Officer Janet Thomas.
Janet Thomas.
Yes, and can you tell me your last name?
It's Brader, B-R-A-T-O-R.
Okay, and do you use any middle initials, any middle name?
M.
Okay, and can you help me out with your mailing zip code?
24701 in Bluefield.
24701.
Yes.
That's right?
Yeah.
All right. Just be online. Let me check in my system. All right, Miss Brader?
Yes. All right, thank you.
Okay. Hello?
Yes.
All right. Miss Brader, let me tell you that there is no name registered under your name.
What do you mean?
There might be someone has called you by mistakenly, okay? There is no name registered under your name. There is no case under your name, all right?
Well, of course, there's no cases under anybody's name, Janet, and I've talked to you about 4 or 5 times already through the months. You should really think about getting a different job, dear, okay? Because this is not a good job. You shouldn't be scamming people, okay? I've talked to you many times.
No, miss, we are not.
I've talked to you many times already, Janet. You should know me.
When did you talk to me?
I talked to you as Elma Fisher. I've talked to you a few times. I do this all the time. I call you guys every single day. Get a better job, Janet. Please. You sound like a wonderful young lady, and I really always have a hard time when I get you because you sound like a good person. You should look for better work, please. These people don't deserve to be scammed like they are. They've worked all their lives hard for their money. So, and you know that. Please, Jenny, just try to find other work. I don't know what else to tell you.
All right, miss.
Right? You have a good day.
Same to you. Bye.
Bye.
Well, there it is, folks. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, hit the like button, comment down below, and subscribe if you have not already. Then hit the bell and share. And until the next one, Boda out.
Once I remove the virus, your computer will run faster.
You have been scambaited by Boda.